Dear listeners, tonight we enter the heart of the enchanted forest, where magic flows like moonlight and secrets hide in every shadow. Among the whispers of ancient trees live two fairy sisters, one born of sunlight, the other of starlight. Bound by love, yet divided by desire, this is the tale of Leora and Serenia, the two fairy sisters. As dawn breaks, the enchanted forest awakens, its ancient trees draped in a mystical light. Leora, her golden wings catching the first rays of sunlight, kneels with infinite tenderness beside a wounded bird. Her gentle touch promises healing, a silent vow to protect the forest's smallest creatures. Meanwhile, Serenia, her sapphire wings ablaze, dances through the trees, chasing butterflies in an unrestrained display of joy. Sunlight streams through the canopy of the enchanted forest, painting the ground in shifting patterns of light and shadow. Leora, her face a roadmap of wisdom, gestures towards a patch of vibrant herbs, her kind eyes reflecting the sunlight. Serenia kneels beside her, her youthful energy barely contained, but her gaze is drawn towards the dark, signaling depths of the woods. Leora's voice rings with ancient knowledge as she explains.
This herb, its leaves can mend even the deepest cuts.
Serenia's impatience flickers across her face as she glances back at the woods, the lure of the unknown pulling at her. Serenia asks, a playful glint in her eyes.
And what lies beyond those trees, Leora? Any herbs that can mend boredom, perhaps?
As twilight descends, Serenia's joyous laughter rings through the enchanted forest, a melody chasing the dance of glimmering fireflies. Her playful chase leads her deeper into the woods, where ancient trees stand as silent guardians. A stumble breaks her walk. Small hands reach out, seeking grip on a moss-covered trunk. In that moment, a hidden path reveals itself, veiled by tangled vines and the soft glow of luminous fungi. The air grows heavy with mystery as the path shows signs, its darkness promising secrets untold. Serenia pauses, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and irresistible curiosity, drawn towards the forest's hidden heart. Silver Lake at night shimmers under the moon's ethereal glow, its surface a mirror to the heavens. A breathtaking sight unfolds at the lake's heart, a crystal lotus in full bloom, radiating otherworldly light. The lotus's glow dances across the water, painting the night with hues of magic and wonder. Serenia arrives at the lake's edge, her silhouette framed against the luminous backdrop. Her eyes widen, reflecting the lotus's radiant light as she beholds the breathtaking spectacle. An awed silence falls as Serenia gazes upon the crystal lotus, a silent promise hanging in the air. On the serene expanse of Silver Lake, Serenia reaches out, her fingers trembling as she approaches a pristine lotus flower. The fading light casts long shadows as the water's surface erupts in a swirling vortex of spectral figures. Ethereal forms shimmer and unite, their presence a stark contrast to the tranquil lake. A chorus of voices rises from the spectral figures, a haunting warning echoing across the water. They intone, their words laced with ancient power.
Only hearts free of selfish desire may touch the lotus. Greed will awaken the curse of stillness.
At Silver Lake, Serenia recoils, a mix of surprise and unease flickering across her face. Her gaze is irresistibly drawn back to the lotus, its attraction a silent, powerful force. A battle wages within her, the desire for power etched into every line of her expression. The lotus shimmers, promising untold strength, as Serenia remains torn between caution and ambition. Her eyes reflect the tempting gleam of the lotus, a dangerous path unfolding before her. The air crackles with unspoken potential as Serenia contemplates the choice that could change everything. Moonlight spills into the room, casting a gentle glow upon the serene face of Serenia as she sleeps. Behind her tranquil facade, a tempest brews dreams of unchecked ambition and desires claw at her subconscious. In the back of her mind, Serenia envisions herself wielding power equivalent to that of the Fairy Queen. Visions of unparalleled grand palace flash vividly, showcasing Serenia enthroned, her authority absolute and unquestioned. The weight of her desires presses heavily, the dreamscape swirling with potent images of dominance and control. Control. Even in slumber, the allure of power consumes her, shaping her dreams into a landscape of endless possibility and looming consequence. The sun-drenched surface of Silver Lake glimmers, hiding unseen depths as Leora arrives, her senses alert. She scans the tranquil waters, an unpleasant sensation of danger prickling her skin. Her gaze settles on Serenia, the air around them thick with unspoken warnings. Leora's expression is a mix of concern and urgency as she approaches her sister. Leora pleads, her voice carrying over the gentle lapping of the lake. Her eyes reflect a deep-seated fear as she implores, "Let us protect the lotus instead of seeking it for ourselves." On the tranquil shores of Silver Lake, Serenia's eyes ignite with fierce defiance. A silent challenge hangs in the air as she disregards Leora's urgent warning. Her hand extends, drawn by an irresistible force, towards the shimmering crystal lotus. The crystal lotus pulsates with an otherworldly light as Serenia's fingers brush against its delicate petals. A surge of raw energy courses through her as the touch is made, a destiny sealed in a single moment. The tranquil surface of Silver Lake shimmers, then abruptly darkens to an unnatural, abyssal hue. An invisible force ripples outwards, a wave of cold so intense it twisted the air. Trees nearest the shore become instant monuments to winter's fury, covered with shimmering ice. Branches crackle as they transform into delicate crystal statues, frozen in a silent scream. In the enchanted forest, a silent terror unfolds as the curse of stillness descends. Vibrant flowers, once dancing in the breeze, are imprisoned in crystal. Tiny creatures, mid-leap, are frozen, their joyous movements halted. Playful fairies, with wings poised for flight, become fragile statues. The forest transforms into a haunting gallery of frozen life, a sign of the curse's chilling power. A horror of silence blankets the woods, broken only by the faint cracking of spreading ice. At the edge of Silver Lake, Serenia collapses, the weight of realization crashing down upon her. Tears carve paths through her anguish as the still water reflects her shattering world. Her magnificent wings begin to shimmer, an ethereal glow turning ominous as unnatural frost spreads across their delicate expanse. The feathers transform, hardening into brittle, crystalline structures that betray their once soaring grace. Trapped by her own despair, Serenia is frozen in place, a statue of grief against the fading light of the lake. On the tranquil shores of Silver Lake, Leora embraces Serenia, her face a canvas of profound sorrow. The wind whispers secrets across the water's surface as they cling to each other, their connection a fragile lifeline. Leora's eyes, pools of unwavering devotion, reflect the gravity of her unspoken promise. The gentle lapping of waves against the shore underscores the weight of her upcoming sacrifice. Leora murmurs, her voice thick with emotion. She vows, her words in the air like a whispered prayer, a sign of boundless love.
If love is the purest wish, then let mine be to save you.
At Silver Lake, Leora's hands hover gently, a silent promise over Serenia's heart. Her fingers reach, drawn to the mystical lotus, a touch that could alter destinies. The moment her skin meets the bloom, a surge of golden energy erupts, bathing the surroundings in radiant light. The force of the energy ripples outwards, an unstoppable wave of transformation. Silver Lake reflects the brilliant golden hue, mirroring the profound shift taking place. The crystal, once solid, explodes into a dazzling shower of light, each piece a tiny star against the vast areas of Silver Lake. A peaceful wave of warmth emanates from the shattered fragments, washing over the landscape. The air shimmers as the ancient curse.
أنا تصرفت بالله.
أنا واحد يتذكر بهذا.
What do you say?
هجوم هرموني؟
الله يبي.
تبي تتزوجين؟
أنت ممكن تخوني أنا؟ أنا مو متزوجة عشاني أنا.
لكن فتحة وشو ما يصير ما يصير.
أعطيني فرصة واحدة.
أختي باكر اللي سواه بنتي سرب سنين في بنته.
Follow your order live with the Amazon app. To get started, just download the app.
Curse, a dark shroud, begins to visibly unravel. Spray of shadow vanish like smoke, revealing the lake's beauty beneath. The surrounding trees seem to breathe a collective sigh of relief as the oppressive energy fades. Silver Lake reflects the sky's pure light, its surface now serene and undisturbed, freed from its long captivity. The enchanted forest awakens as crystal statues shimmer, their forms dissolving like morning frost under an unseen Sunday. Life surges back into the flora, colors exploding across flower petals in a vibrant, breathtaking spectacle. Frozen creatures stir from their slumber, their eyes gleaming with newfound vitality and curiosity. The forest breathes again, a symphony of life restored in a dazzling display of nature's flexibility. Silver Lake mirrors the sky, its surface once again a tranquil expanse, undisturbed and serene. The mystical lotus has disappeared, leaving no trace of its ethereal presence. At the water's edge, Serenia stands, her wings reborn, shimmering with renewed light and power. A quiet humility settles over her, a profound understanding reflected in her gentle posture. Beside the still waters of Silver Lake, Serenia kneels, her sapphire eyes shimmering with unshed tears. A profound sorrow etches her face as she gazes up at Leora, a silent acknowledgement of sacrifice. Her voice trembles with emotion, a raw whisper in the serene landscape.
You gave up your wish for me.
The weight of Leora's selfless act hangs heavy between them, a bond forged in sacrifice and love. Beside the tranquil areas of Silver Lake, sunlight dances on Leora's face, highlighting the gentle curve of her smile. The sun's rays catch the edges of her eyes, causing them to sparkle like the shimmering water. Her voice soft yet resonant, she speaks a wish from the heart.
My wish has always been your happiness.
The serene setting of Silver Lake mirrors the depth and sincerity of her heartfelt blessing. Sunlight filters through the canopy as Serenia and Leora wander deeper into the enchanted forest, now restored to its vibrant beauty. Serenia's face is softened by compassion, her eyes reflecting a newfound thoughtfulness. The air hums with renewed life, the forest breathing around them as they walk in companionable silence. Every leaf and sunbeam seems to whisper secrets of the transformation, a sign of their intertwined destinies. Sunlight weaves through the ancient trees, painting the enchanted forest floor with shifting patterns of light and shadow. Leora kneels gently beside a trembling fawn, her face a sign of kindness and reassurance. The fawn's wide, brown eyes dart nervously, reflecting the hidden dangers of the forest.
It's all right, little one. We won't hurt you.
Leora whispers, her voice a soothing balm to the fawn's fear. Serenia stands guard, her usually fiery expression softened with rare calm, her gaze fixed protectively on the delicate scene. Just stay still. Leora knows what to do. Beneath the vast, starlit sky, two sisters find respite in the heart of the enchanted forest, their shadows softened by the celestial glow. The air is filled with the whisper of ancient trees. As the sisters settle, their faces turned upwards, reflecting the distant starlight. Each star seems to hold a memory, illuminating the lines of their faces etched with the trials and wonders of their shared journey. A gentle breeze whispers through the leaves, carrying secrets of old magic. Serenia's eyes reflect newfound wisdom, her face serene. With a voice full of conviction, Serenia declares,
I understand now that true power comes from love, not wishes.
Sunlight weaves through the dense canopy of the enchanted forest. Birdsong echoes through the ancient trees, a symphony of hope amidst the looming darkness. Leora stands, bathed in ethereal light, her figure a sign of hope against the encroaching gloom. With resolute strength, she proclaims,
Our love has forged a bond no curse can break.
Stars blaze like scattered diamonds across the inky canvas above the enchanted forest. The ancient trees stand as silent witnesses to a tale about to unfold. And under the starlit skies of the enchanted forest, the tale of the two fairy sisters became a legend, reminding all who heard it that true magic lies not in wishes, but in love that sacrifices.
مع مامز وورلد اطلب العربيات، كراسي السيارة، شنط الحفاظ وأكثر. مستلزمات عملية لكل مشوار. مامز وورلد، حمل التطبيق.
Dear viewers, when the world falls asleep and stars begin to hum, there rises a palace beyond the clouds, a palace made entirely of cake, where fairies bake dreams. But tonight, their sweetest magic is fading, and only one gentle fairy can save the realm of dreams before it crumbles into crumbs of forgotten wishes. Twilight paints the sky. Dreamy Cake Palace floats above. The palace shimmers, its walls crafted from velvet layers of rose petal sponge. Silver sugar bridges arch gracefully, connecting the fanciful structures. Towers of frosting spiral upwards, glittering like stardust scattered across the heavens. a dream made tangible. The cake palace glows with warmth against the fading light. Within the cake palace, the starlight fairies awaken, their sugared glass wings shimmering in the soft light. Their laughter rings through the palace like delicate wind chimes, filling the air with joy. They flutter, their movements a dance of light and grace, leaving trails of powdered sugar in their wake. The cake palace is alive, every corner illuminated with magic and movement, a spectacle of mesmerizing beauty. Inside the cake palace bakery, the air buzzes with the flutter of fairy wings and the sweet scent of dreams. Fairies whisk clouds into ethereal cream, their delicate movements creating swirls of magic. Others stir moonlight into shimmering custard, the mixture glowing with an otherworldly light. With care, a select few fairies sprinkle falling stars onto various cakes, each grain a tiny hope of joy. The bakery exudes a warm, magical ambience, every corner infused with enchantment and sweetness. Cakes glisten under the soft glow, promising delights born of dreams and stardust. Beneath a starlit sky, children drift into the dream garden, their sleeping faces radiant with innocent smiles. In this ethereal realm, they are served cakes that dissolve into peals of laughter, filling the air with joy. Lakes of shimmering blueberry syrup glisten under the moonlight, their sweet scent intoxicating. Orchards laden with candy apples and crystal pears form a dreamy landscape, promising endless delight. As evening descends, the cake palace lights begin to dim, casting long, eerie shadows that dance across the sugary landscape. The once proud frosting towers begin to droop, their stiff peaks tilting with an air of impending collapse. Rivers of syrup, once vibrant and flowing, now cool with sluggish reluctance, their sweetness fading into stagnant pools. A chorus of fearful whispers rises as fairies flutter nervously, their delicate wings trembling in the dimming light. At the heart of the palace, the moonstone cherry fades, its once brilliant luminescence dimming like a dying ember, signaling the end. Within the cake palace throne room, a flurry of fairies creates a whirlwind of shimmering wings and ethereal light. Isolde steps forward, her gentle features set with a newfound resolve. Kindness shines in her eyes, yet a subtle tremor betrays the anxiety that flickers beneath her brave facade. The throne room, usually a haven of joy, now seems to hold its breath, anticipating Isolde's next move. Every fairy watches with bated breath, their vibrant wings momentarily still as they await their gentle leader's command. Isolde is drawn into the ethereal embrace of the dreamscape, where reality blurs into the surreal. Stars begin to bloom around her, each one a radiant blossom in the infinite garden of the night. The dreamscape unfolds, a canvas painted with the vibrant colors of imagination. She floats weightlessly, surrounded by the gentle glow of celestial flora. Every star pulses with a soft, rhythmic light, creating a symphony of visual splendor. Isolde is lost in a breathtaking beauty, a solitary traveler in a universe born of dreams. In a dreamy dreamscape, Isolde stumbles upon a tree of light, its form shimmering with an otherworldly glow. At the tree's base, a dragon of spun sugar and flickering flame slumbers, its form both fearsome and fragile. The dragon's breath is a gentle rhythm, soft snores that echo in the silent, dream-woven air. Isolde watches, captivated by the serene and surreal tableau before her, beneath the luminous canopy of the Tree of Light. Isolde cautiously approaches the slumbering dragon. Her voice, soft as the first snowfall, begins to weave a lullaby. The melody carries on, whispers of frosting winds, cool against the dragon scales. The air is thick with the comforting hush of warm ovens, a stark contrast to the wild dreamscape. Each note is a delicate dance, a soothing balm to the ancient beast's weary soul. The dragon's massive form stirs slightly, responding to the ethereal song. He blinks caramel eyes, warm, golden light reflecting in their depths, revealing an inner serenity. A slow, gentle smile spreads across his snout, exposing rows of pearly white teeth in a display of unexpected friendliness. An aura of profound peace emanates from him, bathing the dreamscape in a soothing golden light. With a delicate motion, he plucks the ripest cherry, its luminescence intensifying as it leaves the branch.
The 2025 Land Rover Defender Opta campaign goes to the lucky winner, May Badr. Alf Mabruk.
Maybe I want a Defender, I want a car. And he was like, ah, really? And then he opened up and he's like, honey, it's an Octa. It's not a normal Land Rover Defender. You want a Defender Octa. And my brother was super shocked as well. And all I can say is, thank you to the Dream Dubai team for not only making me dream, but also giving me even more than what I dream.
The dragon extends a claw towards Isolde, offering the radiant fruit with a gesture of profound grace. His ancient eyes, pools of molten gold, reflect centuries of wisdom and gentle strength. The dragon says, his voice an echo through the dreamscape.
Kindness is sweeter than courage, and you have both.
Under the inky canvas of the dreamscape night, Isolde tightly clutches the moonstone cherry, its surface gleaming with ethereal light. The cherry pulses with a soft, warm glow, casting an enchanting aura on Isolde's determined face. She takes her first step into the unknown, the radiant cherry illuminating her path forward. Each step amplifies the glow, creating a luminous trail that guides her through the surreal landscape. The moonstone cherries, light dances and weaves, revealing hidden wonders and secret pathways in the dreamscape. With the moonstone cherry as her guiding star, Isolde resolutely continues her journey back to the Cake Palace. Dawn breaks over the Cake Palace as Isolde enters the central chamber, her steps measured and purposeful. In her hands, she cradles the moonstone cherry, its glow illuminating her focused expression. A hushed reverence settles as the fairies gather, their delicate wings a kaleidoscope of anticipation. The air hums with quiet energy, every flutter of a wing echoing the gravity of the moment. Isolde approaches the center of the chamber, where a pedestal awaits the precious moonstone cherry. The fairies' eyes are fixed on Isolde, their hopes and dreams held within the delicate fruit she carries. In the Cake Palace's central chamber, Isolde delicately positions the moonstone cherry. The cherry radiates a sudden, intense light, illuminating the chamber. The wave of light pulses outwards, touching every corner of the crumbling palace. Colors deepen and details sharpen as the light breathes new life into the ancient stonework. The Cake Palace transforms, its former glory brilliantly restored by the moonstone cherry's magic. Syrup rivers bubble and flow, their sweet aroma mixing in the air as a new dawn.
Why aren't we moving? What happened? You okay? Is he okay? Huh? What's holding you back? Is it the weather? Want me to clean your window? Is it the tires? Do you need a push? Why isn't he moving? Tell him to move. What?
Here, take a Snickers.
Why?
Because you're a different person when you're hungry.
Better? Better.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Dawn breaks. The towers of the Cake Palace shimmer with unparalleled brilliance, catching the first rays of sunlight. Vibrant colors explode across the dream garden, a sign of renewed life and magic. Delicate blossoms unfurl in the gentle light, each petal shimmering with tiny dewdrops. The scene is a symphony of sweetness and light, a dream brought vividly to life. In the Cake Palace bakery, fairies flutter around a massive oven, their movements precise and elegant. They carefully extract a cake that emits a soft, warm glow, bathing their faces in golden light. Defying gravity, the cake ascends, its light intensifying as it floats towards the ceiling. The fairies gaze upward, their eyes wide with joy and gratitude at the radiant spectacle. Against the inky canvas of night, a cake begins to shimmer, its form subtly shifting. A breathtaking transformation unfolds as the cake magically expands, morphing into the vast, swirling Milky Way. Countless stars ignite, each a tiny spark of shared magic, scattered across the cosmic confection. The night sky pulses with a radiant, celestial glow, a sign of boundless wonder and dreams, bathed in the soft glow of twilight. The dreamy Cake Palace materializes, a hope of warmth and wonder. A child, eyes wide with amazement and pure joy, drifts towards the palace, drawn by its irresistible allure. Each step is lighter than air, a dance of anticipation on the path to sugary dreams. The palace windows shimmer, promising untold delights and sweet adventures within. The air itself seems to hum with the promise of sugar and spice, a symphony of sweetness enveloping the scene. In the warmly lit dining hall of the Cake Palace, a child sits before a decadent slice of cake, anticipation shining in her eyes. Isolde presents the cake with a genuine, loving smile, her eyes reflecting the soft glow of the hall. The child takes a bite, her expression shifting to one of pure, unmixed delight. A voice whispers, enhancing the magical atmosphere.
Every bite tastes like a secret wish come true.
Each layer of the cake seems to shimmer with hidden flavors, a symphony of sweetness unfolding on the child's palate. Bathed in soft, ethereal light, the dreamy Cake Palace drifts serenely among the stars. Its sugary towers and candy cane spires gleam like a sign of dreams and sweetness. The palace floats peacefully in the night sky, a whimsical mirage against the dark expanse. The camera plunges into the Cake Palace, a confectionery kingdom blazing with gumdrop lights, walls of frosted sponge cake rushing past. Below, rivers of molten chocolate wind through platforms of delicate spun sugar, a symphony of sweet indulgence. Gingerbread men and marshmallow creatures bustle through the night, their sugary lives unfolding in delicious detail. The air hangs thick with the irresistible sense of warm vanilla and spicy cinnamon, an intoxicating embrace of sweetness. In the Cake Palace, Isolde's chamber glows softly, starlight painting the walls with ethereal hues. At night, she stands, her shadow outlined against the vast areas of the Milky Way, her gaze lost in its cosmic dance. A faint smile graces her lips, hinting at the sweet memories of her recent adventure. The starlight catches in her eyes, reflecting the profound significance of kindness she has discovered. In the quiet of night, a child sleeps peacefully, their dreams a canvas for the imagination. A vision unfolds in the child's mind, a fantastical cake palace rising majestically. It shimmers with sugary splendor, a sign of the boundless power of dreams. Each layer of the palace is crafted from delectable sweets, a feast for the dreaming eyes. The child's face is serene, bathed in the soft glow of their dream world. The dreamy cake palace stands in silhouette as twilight begins to yield to dawn. The scene reinforces the cyclical nature of dreams, an eternal return to wonder. The cake palace glows with a promise of enchantment that never fades, always ready to welcome dreamers. Dear viewers, on a moonlit night when the stars themselves came down to dance, a humble meadow fairy named Leora stepped into a world of shimmering wings, glowing gowns, and hidden magic. But when darkness suddenly swept through the fairy kingdom's grand ball, it wasn't power or spells that could save the night. It was the light of one pure heart. The story begins like this. Once upon a time, there was an enchanted valley which unfolds beneath a silver moon, its ethereal beauty casting a spell on the night. Crystal towers rise, their peaks kissed by moonlight, glittering like 1,000 stars. Golden bridges arch gracefully, connecting the fairy kingdom in a dance of light and shadow. The entire valley shimmers, an otherworldly spectacle of magic and wonder. Each structure sparkles, a testament to the ancient power and delicate artistry of the fairies. The air hums with unseen energies, promising secrets and adventures in equal measure. Beneath the starlit sky, Leora, a meadow fairy with dawn-tinted wings, kneels by the gently flowing brook. With delicate fingers, she tends her garden, giving life from the dark, rich soil. The whispering brook murmurs softly as she works, a serene symphony beneath the vast night. Her small wings shimmer faintly in the moonlight, a symbol of gentle care in the tranquil meadow. Moonlight bathes Leora's cottage, casting long shadows and illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. One day, Leora gets an invitation for a grand ball party in the Grand Palace. It's a shimmering invitation, weaved delicately, sealed with glistening dewdrops. Excitement flickers in Leora's eyes, a light of hope in the quiet night. A shadow of concern crosses her face, dimming the light of anticipation. Leora glances at her simple dress fashioned from daisy petals, a stark contrast to the grand invitation. Ilarian Palace shimmers as waterfalls of light cascade from the night sky, bathing the scene in an ethereal glow. Glimmering chariots descend, each pulled by teams of iridescent dragonflies, their wings catching the celestial light. Fairies alight with delicate grace, their wings shimmering with otherworldly colors as they touch down. The air is filled with the soft hum of dragonfly wings and the gentle rustle of fairy wings, a symphony of magic. The palace grounds transform into a spectacle of light and wonder as magic fills every corner of Ilarion. Inside the Ilarian Palace ballroom, starlight gowns shimmer and silver mist shoes twinkle in the soft light. Laughter echoes through the grand ballroom as fairies dance, their wings creating a gentle, enchanting hum. The air is alive with magic, each fairy radiating joy and ethereal beauty under the soft glow. A mesmerizing scene unfolds as the fairies celebrate, their movements as graceful as the music that fills the night. The grand doors of the Ilarian Palace swing open, and Leora appears, bathed in soft light. A hush falls over the opulent ballroom as all eyes turn to Leora, drawn by her presence. Her gown, simple yet elegant, contrasts with the jeweled chandeliers and noble attire. An inner glow radiates from Leora, captivating the attention of everyone present. The splendor of the ballroom fades into the background as Leora's presence commands attention. In the heart of the Ilarian Palace, Leora's quiet strength shines brighter than any jewel. Ethereal light bathes the grand ballroom, where shadows waltz to the music's rhythm. Queen Seraphina, radiant and regal, moves through the glittering expanse. Her gentle smile hints at untold wisdom as she advances. Leora stands amidst the splendor, awaiting the Queen's approach. Queen Seraphina's voice resonates with serene authority.
True light comes from the heart, not the wings.
In the grand ballroom, the Queen raises her wand, its tip ablaze with otherworldly light. With a graceful flick, the crystal floor transforms into a breathtaking lake of stars. Tiny, twinkling lights shimmer beneath the clear, reflective surface, creating an ethereal glow. Fairies with shimmering wings glide effortlessly across the stellar area. Their delicate movements leave shimmering trails of light in their wake, adding to the magical spectacle. Leora enters the grand ballroom, her movements fluid and graceful, drawing every eye with her radiant presence. Light dances around her, creating a luminous aura that outshines the opulent surroundings. Her inner purity is reflected in her radiant glow, a light of hope among the grand palace. All eyes are drawn to Leora, captivated by her ethereal beauty and grace as she moves across the floor. A dark gust of wind sweeps through the grand ballroom, sending shivers down spines and stirring unease among the elegantly dressed guests. The ballroom lights flicker ominously, casting long, dancing shadows that amplify the growing sense of foreboding. A ripple of panic spreads through the crowd as whispers turn into murmurs, faces etched with fear and confusion. Elegant gowns and polished shoes scatter as guests begin to flee, the once grand ballroom descending into chaos and disarray. Elegant chandeliers cast a soft glow in the grand ballroom, illuminating fairies in shimmering gowns as they waltz gracefully. Suddenly, a gust of wind sweeps through, plunging parts of the ballroom into shadow, a chill replacing the warmth. Amidst the fading light, Zephyra materializes, her eyes blazing with a fierce, unsettling jealousy. Her intense gaze locks onto the celestial orb, a hope of pulsing light at the far end of the grand hall. The orb radiates power, a stark contrast to the growing darkness around Zephyra. A silent challenge hangs in the air as Zephyra prepares to confront the orb's radiant energy. Inside the Ilarian Palace, the grand ballroom shines, filled with noble guests. Leora, a tiny figure against the massive architecture, bravely prepares to fly. She leaps into the air, her small wings beating fast against the odds. Leora soars toward an ominous storm gathering outside, a symbol of hope. The grand ballroom gleams under starlight, its high arched windows framing the night. Leora, in flowing silk, commands the stage, her presence both ethereal and strong. Her eyes are closed, lost in the melody, her face serene, her voice, soft yet clear, begins to fill the vast space, enchanting all who listen. An ancient lullaby, a song of kindness and courage, fills the air. She sings, her voice echoing. Inside Alarian Palace, the grand ballroom glows, softened light casting long shadows as the storm outside begins to relax. The relentless winds outside quiet to a whisper, leaving a palpable sense of peace within the palace walls. Zephyra stands motionless, a solitary figure amidst the opulence, drawn in by the music. Her expression shifts, a subtle softening around her eyes as the melody weaves its magic. Zephyra's heart begins to calm down, the radiant warmth of Leora's song penetrating her defenses. The grand ballroom seems to hold its breath, the air filled with unspoken emotions and the promise of change. Starlight dances on the polished marble of Alarian Palace's grand ballroom, a cavernous space filled with echoes of forgotten grandeur. Zephyra emerges from the shadows, her movements precise and deliberate, a lonely figure in the vast areas. Gently, she places the celestial orb back onto its pedestal, a silent act of restoration in the heart of the palace. As the orb pulses with renewed light, Zephyra whispers, her voice tinged with longing, "I only wanted to be seen." The grand ballroom dazzles, crystal chandeliers mirroring starlight, illuminating a scene of royal elegance and hushed anticipation. Queen Seraphina, her presence both royal and inviting, gently places a hand upon Leora's shoulder. A tender gesture of maternal warmth and profound respect is exchanged between the two. Queen Seraphina says, her voice echoing with heartfelt conviction, "Your compassion is a beacon of hope for Ilarion, Leora." In the grand ballroom, Leora is bathed in soft light, her gown shimmering ethereally. Her gown transforms, becoming pure moonlight, as if woven from dreams and starlight. From her back, wings begin to unfurl, catching the light with every emerging feather. The wings of dawn spread wide, radiant and powerful, illuminating the ballroom. Leora stands transformed, a symbol of light and power in the heart of Alarian Palace. Crystal chandeliers blaze as courtiers in shimmering gowns fill the vast ballroom, awaiting the momentous occasion. Leora stands at the room's center, her eyes reflecting ancient wisdom as the High Priestess approaches. The High Priestess raises a glowing orb, casting an ethereal light on Leora. Tonight, Leora will be named the Keeper of the Fairy Song, a promise of peace in the realm. The grand ballroom bursts back to life, sparkling with renewed energy and echoing with joyful laughter. The light catches the shimmering wings of the fairies as they prepare to dance. A mesmerizing dance begins, promising to fill the night with wonder and delight. The fairies twirl and leap, their ethereal movements painting a vibrant tableau against the opulent backdrop. The magical ball seems destined to last until the first light of dawn, a sign of joy and enchantment. Dawn breaks over the enchanted valley, the sky ablaze with rose and gold as the sun's first rays touch the horizon. Fairies dance through the valley, their joyous laughter echoing through the ancient trees. Each giggle weaves new spells, adding to the valley's enchanting magic. Dew-kissed petals slowly unfurl, revealing vibrant colors as the valley awakens. A brand new day dawns, promising wonder and delight within the enchanted realm. Sunlight floods the Ilarian Palace ballroom, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Leora stands, a symbol of grace, as she raises her hands, guiding the assembled fairies in song. Their voices intertwine, a tapestry of harmonious melody filling the vast, sunlit space. Leora watches them intently, her expression a mix of guidance and hope, ensuring the ancient tune echoes. Leora's meadow, bathed in sunlight, greets her return, a triumphant homecoming to the place she lives. The kingdom celebrates her. Her meadow, now legendary, golden sunlight dances across the waving grass. Leora smiles, embracing the serenity of her meadow. Beneath the cloak of night, an enchanted valley awakens, teeming with the soft, internal glow of countless fairies. The fairies flit and twirl, their ethereal forms painting streaks of light across the dark canvas of the valley. A gentle, vibrant magic fills the air, each note echoing with the valley's ancient heart. Leora's song weaves through the night, a melody spun from moonlight and dreams, connecting all. The valley vibrates, alive with the music, as if Leora's voice is the lifeblood of this enchanted realm. The enchanted valley unfolds under a silvery moon, its mystical aura bathing the landscape in ethereal light. A melody drifts through the night, a sign of her inner beauty and kindness. Each note echoes with the magic of the realm, a harmonious blend of nature and enchantment. The valley responds to the song, its flora glowing softly, a visual symphony of light and sound. The night deepens, but Leora's song ensures the valley remains a light of hope and enchantment. Dear viewers, in a sleepy village where every tick held a secret, a lonely clockmaker opens a golden watch and sets free a fairy trapped inside time itself. But every time the clock ticks, a piece of his future fades away. To save himself and the fairy, he must journey into the land of forgotten hours, where time can be stolen, given, or broken forever. Some clocks measure hours, but his measured heartbeats. This story unfolds in a village where you can find clocks everywhere. Sunlight bathes Windenbrook Village Square, illuminating its specific beauty. Each building showcases a unique clock, a sign of excellent craftsmanship. A whimsical symphony of ticking and talking fills the air. The clocks chime with different rhythms, a chaotic yet charming chorus. The village square awakens under the tickling of clocks. The clocks stand as symbols of the village's unique identity. Inside Elia's clock shop, time seems to whisper as countless clocks tick in harmony. Elia, young and absorbed, regularly works at his cluttered workbench. Gears and specialized tools are neatly arranged, hinting at Elia's precision. Light catches on the intricate mechanisms, showcasing Elia's dedication. The soft, rhythmic ticking fills the air, creating a mesmerizing soundscape, a place where time stands still, crafted by Elia's skilled hands. Inside Elia's clock shop, time stands still as Elia delicately works on an old clock, his touch gentle and precise. His hands, weathered but steady, expertly polish the glass, revealing the clock's intricate face. With focused intent, he adjusts the gears, each movement a sign of his mastery and passion. The clock ticks softly, a harmonious blend of craftsmanship and timeless beauty echoing through the shop. Inside Elior's clock shop, time seems to slow, as Elior gazes upon his newest creation, a clock fixed with longing. A wistful expression dances across Elior's face, reflecting memories of times long past. With skilled hands, Elior carves a secret wish into the clock's frame. The carving is complete. To see his late parents again, he whispers, his voice soft as the ticking of the clocks around him. The clock, now bearing his deepest desire, stands as a symbol of love and longing. A thick fog smothers Windenbrook village street, blurring the edges of the night. Footsteps echo softly on the fog-soaked cobblestones. An old figure emerges from the mist, their face hidden in deep shadow. The traveler moves with a slow, deliberate purpose. The mysterious figure heads directly toward Elior's shop, swallowed by the fog. The traveler steps into Elior's dimly lit clock shop, the air alive with ticking and soft chimes. He holds a broken golden pocket watch, its delicate craftsmanship now marred by damage. His voice urgent, he pleads, "This clock was made by the masters of time. Fix it before the next full moon." Inside the clock shop, Elior, sweat-beaded, examines the golden watch, his hands trembling. The watch's gears tick with an unnerving precision, filling the small shop with rhythmic dread. Elior says, his voice barely a whisper against the ticking.
"I'll do my best, sir."
The traveler nods from the shadows, his face obscured, a silent agreement sealing Elior's fate. A swirl of fog marks the traveler's sudden departure, leaving Elior alone with the ominous watch. Inside Elior's clock shop, time stands still as he delicately opens the antique watch. A blinding light erupts, filling the room with an otherworldly glow. The sudden radiance illuminates the intricate gears and hidden depths of the watch. Elior's eyes widen in disbelief, his face a canvas of pure astonishment. The ethereal light dances around him, revealing secrets long hidden within the timepiece. He is suspended in a moment of wonder, forever changed by what the watch has unveiled. Deep inside the golden pocket watch, a world of intricate gears and shadows comes to life. Leora, a fairy no bigger than a thumbnail, flutters desperately within the clock's cold heart. Her wings, delicate as spun glass, catch the faint light, a light of hope in the darkness. The gears loom like towering obstacles, each tick a threat to her fragile existence. Her voice, a tiny whisper against the clock's relentless rhythm. She cries, her plea echoing in the confined space.
Please, set me free before the clock strikes 12.
In the dimly lit clock shop, the scent of oil and metal hangs heavy as Elior fumbles, sending screwdrivers clattering. Spectacles rests unbalanced. Elior peers at the intricate gears of a watch, his brow furrowed in concentration, his eyes widen in disbelief, a mixture of shock and wonder etched on his face. Elior whispers, his voice barely audible above the ticking clocks.
A fairy? Inside a watch?
Bathed in ethereal light, the golden pocket watch ticks, its gears a mesmerizing dance of precision and age. Tiny dust motes sparkle in the air, each a fleeting moment caught in the watch's timeless embrace. A soft, otherworldly voice echoes from within the mechanism. Leora whispers, a hint of ancient sorrow in her tone. She says, her words shimmering like the watch's golden surface.
I am Leora, a fairy of time. Your ancestors bound me here to make their clocks perfect.
A golden pocket watch ticks ominously, its intricate gears a maze of fleeting time. Leora's intense gaze is fixated on the watch, her expression a mask of grim understanding. Her eyes reflect the cold glint of the gold, haunted by the weight of her words. The air thickens with unspoken dread, each tick a countdown to an uncertain fate. Leora warns, her voice echoing with chilling finality.
Every time you wind this watch, a piece of your future is taken.
In the dim clock shop, shadows dance around Elior, the ticking of countless clocks creating an unsettling symphony. Elior's face is etched with a growing dismay as the reality of his actions sinks in. His eyes dart around the cluttered shop, a desperate search for answers in the dimly lit space. Elior whispers, his voice barely audible above the ticking.
Then I've already wound it once.
The golden pocket watch ticks, its gears a hypnotic dance of time, capturing Leora's sorrowful expression on its polished face. Light dances across the delicate engravings, highlighting the watch's intricate design as it marks each fleeting second. Leora's voice, soft yet firm, echoes in the stillness. A glimmer of hope flickers in her eyes as she adds, her voice full of promise.
You've lost one day of your life, but it can be returned.
The golden pocket watch, a universe of gears, ticks with hypnotic precision, each movement a whisper of time. Light glints off the polished gold, catching the minute dance of cogs and springs, a symphony of tiny motions. A close-up reveals the watch's face, the delicate hands sweeping across the numerals. Leora's voice, soft yet commanding, cuts through the ticking.
If you journey with me to the land of forgotten hours.
The watch glows faintly, an invitation and a warning wrapped in a single gleaming promise. The clock shop doors creak open, revealing a mesmerizing tunnel of swirling gears. Glowing sands cascade like ethereal waterfalls, drawing the eye deeper into the unknown. A symphony of ticking echoes, a chorus of time itself, fills the air. Elior pauses at the threshold, a moment of hesitation etched on his face. With a deep breath, he steels himself, determination flickering in his eyes. Elior steps forward, venturing into the heart of the clockwork labyrinth. Under an ethereal moonlight, Elior and Leora step into the land of forgotten hours, a realm woven from dreams. Memories take flight as iridescent bubbles, shimmering with echoes of laughter and forgotten dreams. Each bubble reflects a fragment of time, a birthday celebration, a whispered secret, now adrift in the night. Elior reaches out, his fingers brushing against a fleeting image, a ghost of what once was. Leora gazes in wonder, her eyes reflecting the kaleidoscope of past moments swirling around them. The landscape breathes with forgotten joys and sorrows, a sign of time's elusive passage. Before them, a silver clock of clouds towers in the night, its face an enigma in the starlit sky. The air shimmers, heavy with the untold weight of forgotten moments, a silent sign of lost time. Leora's voice whispers in awe, cutting through the stillness.
This is where all lost time sleeps.
The clock hums, a symphony of what was and what could have been, suspended in an eternal twilight. Under a sky choked with swirling time, the land lies desolate, shimmering with echoes of forgotten moments. Leora, ethereal and ancient, emerges from the swirling time to face the supporter. Her voice echoes through the desolate land, a haunting plea for release.
To free me and your stolen day, you must restart the heart of time.
Under a sky strewn with ancient starlight, a desolate landscape unfolds, hinting at forgotten stories and lost epochs. Elior stares at Leora, his face a canvas of confusion. shadowed by a desperate flicker of hope in the haunting night. But how? Elia asks, his voice barely a whisper against the vast expanse of time and stardust. Leora's words cut through the stillness.
You must give it something time cannot take, a selfless moment.
Under the silent, star-strewn area of the land of forgotten hours, the clock's heart awaits. Elior reaches out, his hand hovering over the heart as if testing the waters of time itself. The clock's heart flickers with a faint, ethereal light, a dying ember in the vast darkness. With gentle resolve, Elior's hand makes contact. Closing his eyes, Elior prepares to delve into the mysteries held within the land of forgotten hours. Tears well in his eyes, mirroring the distant starlight. A burning ache for his parents visible in his face. His voice, barely a whisper against the silent night.
If I could give that wish away.
Under a vast, starlit sky, Elia emerges, cloaked in shadows. The land of forgotten hours whispers around him. His breath mists in the cool night air as he speaks. His words hushed and heavy. Elia extends a hand, offering his wish towards the heart of the forgotten land. The heart pulses with a faint, ethereal glow, responding to Elia's earnest plea. Elia whispers, a selfless hope echoing in the night.
Perhaps someone else's time could be whole again.
The clock tower rises, its face illuminated like a hope in the night. Leora stares, breathless, her back arching against the impossible. A sound like tearing silk fills the air as wings burst forth, radiant and new. Golden light spills from the unfolding wings, casting an ethereal glow. Leora cries, her voice echoing in the silent land.
You have done it!
Elia's eyes flutter open to find himself back in his clock shop. Sunlight bathing the room. Dust motes dance in the sunbeams, swirling around him like memories. On the workbench, the golden watch lies open, gleaming softly. Inside the watch's intricate mechanism, a tiny blue light pulsates gently. The blue light glows, signifying a single second returned. It is returned to him as a blessing, a whisper of hope in the quiet shop. Dear viewers, on the night of the Fairy Masquerade Festival, where every mask awakens with magic at midnight, a curious girl discovers a forbidden mask hidden beneath an ancient tree. The moment she places it on her face, it reveals the deepest truths of every creature in the enchanted forest and unleashes spirits who want to claim her soul. The story unfolds like this. Once upon a time, there was a thick, enchanted forest named Willow Mist Forest. Their fireflies ignite the lights, mirroring the stars above. Like a magical festival, flowers glow with soft, ethereal light, their petals shimmering like captured moonlight. Fairies, sprites, and elves gather, their masks reflecting the moon's glow in a dazzling display. The Fairy Masquerade Festival pulses with life, a celebration of magic and moonlight deep within the enchanted woods. The festival clearing bursts with light and music, a symphony of joy under the night sky. Leora enters, her eyes wide with childlike wonder, as if stepping into a dream. A magical atmosphere crackles in the air, alive with the buzz of unseen energies. Masked creatures swirl in a dance, their movements fluid and hypnotic. Leora's gaze sweeps across the spectacle, utterly captivated by the enchanting scene. Under the cloak of night, Leora wanders towards the old willow tree, an ancient guard of the forest. Moonlight filters through the willow's weeping branches, casting long, dancing shadows around Leora. Among the gnarled roots, half hidden in shadow, a small wooden chest is revealed. Leora kneels, her fingers tracing the weathered wood, an unspoken question in her eyes. The forest holds its breath as Leora contemplates the secrets hidden within the ancient tree's embrace. Deep inside the wooden chest, secrets shimmer in the dimness. The butterfly mask rests silently, its sapphire wings catching the faint light. It contracts gently, holding untold stories within its delicate frame. The mask seems to breathe, subtly expanding with an ethereal rhythm. A silent promise of transformation lies within the mask's serene beauty. Beneath the ancient willow, Leora hesitates, moonlight painting dancing shadows around her. Her hand trembles as she reaches into her bag, the silence broken only by the rustling leaves. She retrieves the butterfly mask, its delicate wings shimmering ethereally. A deep breath steadies her resolve as she clutches the mask, its presence a tangible weight. She whispers, her voice barely audible above the wind.
It's just a mask.
Slowly, she puts the mask on, transforming into someone or something else entirely. As midnight descends, a chime echoes through the festival, signaling a mystical transformation. The masks awaken, their painted faces animated with eerie laughter as they begin their dance. Leora's mask flares with ethereal silver fire, casting an otherworldly glow. The clearing is bathed in a surreal light as Leora's mask illuminates the ancient ritual. Leora surveys the festival, a sea of masked faces swirling around her in the darkness. She sees not masks, but the exposed souls beneath. Hidden dreams shimmering like fragile mirages. Gnawing fears twist into grotesque shapes. A silent scream etched on every face. Deep-seated regrets weigh heavy, bending shoulders under the burden of unspoken sorrows. The weight of their collective truth threatens to drown Leora, pulling her under the surface. Creatures in the festival clearing are frozen, eyes wide with awe and terror under the flickering torchlight. The butterfly mask awakens, its gem-like eyes glowing an eerie spell. Creature cries out, fear lacing their voice as the mask's power intensifies.
She must return it.
Another creature whispers urgently as the shadows dance ominously around them.
Or be claimed.
In Willowmist Forest, wind spirits coil around Leora, their ethereal forms swirling in the dark. She races through the whispering woods, her breath catching in her throat as she tries to outrun the spirits. The forest seems to conspire against her. Gnarled tree roots rise from the earth. The path ahead twists and turns. The roots block her path, forming an impassable barrier. Ancient trees claw at the inky sky in Willowmist Forest, their gnarled branches weaving a haunting outline under the moonlight expanse. A chilling wind whispers through the leaves, carrying an ethereal voice that seems to emanate from the forest's heart. The disembodied voice echoes through the woods, a haunting summons piercing the silence. It appears to be calling out to Leora.
Return the mask, or lose yourself.
The forest's voice echoes, a spectral warning that stays heavy in the night air. Beneath the canopy of ancient trees, Leora runs through Willowmist Forest, each footfall leaving a shimmering trail. The forest floor glows with a soft, ethereal light as Leora races deeper into the enchanted woods. A voice, like wind chimes, whispers to Leora, guiding her frantic escape through the darkened trees.
Seek the whispering tree. Only it can free you.
The mask's words echo, a haunting promise in the night. Driven by the mask's ethereal guidance, Leora's desperate flight embodies a hope for liberation. Beneath the night sky, Leora arrives at the Whispering Tree, its bark shimmering with an ethereal, moonlit glow. The tree's feather-like leaves stir in a gentle breeze, whispering secrets to the night. A mystical voice echoes from the tree, ancient and knowing.
You wore the mask, child.
The Whispering Tree stands sentinel, its skeletal branches clawing at the inky sky, a silent witness to the night's unfolding drama. Bathed in ethereal moonlight, Leora confronts the ancient tree, tears tracing paths down her pale cheeks. The Whispering Tree says, its words carried on the whispering wind.
You reveal the truths hidden in shadows.
Leora cries, her voice a desperate plea in the stillness.
I didn't mean to. I only wanted to join the festival.
Moonlight paints the Whispering Tree in silver, its ancient boughs casting spectral shadows on the forest floor. A gentle breeze stirs the leaves, an ethereal whisper weaving through the silent night. Shimmering spirits united, drawn to the tree's enigmatic presence, their forms barely visible. The Whispering Tree proclaims, its voice resonating.
Truth is not a punishment, but it comes with a price.
Beneath the Whispering Tree, moonlight paints the forest floor with shadows as Leora stands, pale yet determined. Ancient branches reach like skeletal fingers, framing her solitary figure against the night. A soft breeze stirs the leaves, carrying whispers of forgotten tales through the silent woods. Her eyes, reflecting the moon's glow, are fixed on the tree, her voice trembling slightly in the night. Leora pleads, her words echoing in the stillness.
Take my honesty, take my fears, take everything the mask saw in me, but let me keep my soul.
She cries out to the ancient tree. Under a moonlit sky, the Whispering Tree stands tall, its ancient branches swaying in a soft, ethereal dance. The tree radiates a serene aura, its bark glowing faintly, a light of ancient wisdom in the tranquil night. A gentle breeze whispers through the leaves, carrying secrets from ages past. From the heart of the glowing tree, a voice echoes in the stillness.
That is enough.
Beneath the starlit sky, the butterfly mask detaches from Leora, beginning its gentle descent. The mask pirouettes softly in the night air, an ethereal artifact surrendering to gravity's pull. With feather-light grace, the butterfly mask comes to rest against the ancient trunk of the Whispering Tree. A mystical connection forms as the mask touches the tree, its presence awakening something within the wood. The mask's ethereal glow softens, transitioning into a tranquil twilight blue, mirroring the night sky. The Whispering Tree stands bathed in the mask's gentle light, a silent guard guarding secrets under the moonlit areas. Beneath the Whispering Tree, a sense of freedom washes over Leora, her heart lighter than air. The spirits, once so near, now recede, fading like morning mist at the break of dawn. The Whispering Tree looms against the dark sky, its branches like gnarled fingers reaching for secrets. A single, luminous leaf detaches, spiraling down like a whispered promise in the night. Leora waits, her hands open to receive the glowing gift from the ancient tree. The Whispering Tree murmurs as the leaf lands in her palm, bathing her face in ethereal light.
With honesty comes courage.
Bathed in ethereal moonlight, the Whispering Tree stands, its ancient branches reaching towards the heavens. Its gnarled form tells tales of centuries, a silent guard watching over the tranquil forest. The leaves rustle softly, a gentle whisper in the stillness, though no wind stirs. Masks hang motionless from its branches, their painted faces reflecting the soft glow. The forest breathes a collective sigh, a moment of peace under the tree's watchful gaze. A voice echoes, soft as the moonlight.
This charm will guide you whenever you lose your way.
Before dawn, Leora returns through Willow-Mist Forest, her footsteps hushed on the glistening grass. She clutches a leaf to her heart, a fragile beacon of hope against the lingering darkness. Golden rays pierce the forest canopy, transforming the path into a tapestry of light and shadow. The forest awakens as the first light touches the dew-kissed leaves, promising a new dawn. Bathed in soft light, Leora's home is a space of quiet reflection as night envelops the world outside. In her hand, a leaf glows with an ethereal light, capturing Leora's complete attention. Her eyes, wide with wonder, reflect the leaf's radiant glow, hinting at the magic it holds. Lost in thought, Leora's gaze drifts far away, a vivid memory unfolding behind her eyes. A subtle smile graces her lips as the memory brings a warmth to her face. The glowing leaf pulses gently, a silent witness to the emotions swirling within Leora. Dim light casts long shadows across the room as Leora sits alone, lost in thought. A faint smile graces her lips, hinting at a secret understanding. The events of the night play across her face, a mixture of wonder and contemplation. Leora's voice echoes in the quiet room, a soft, reflective tone, she muses, her eyes reflecting the dim light.
Magic is beautiful, but truth is the strongest magic of all.
Leora says, a profound realization. Sunlight dapples Willow-Mist Forest, illuminating young Leora beneath a towering willow, lost in the embrace of ancient trees. Her eyes widen with wonder, a worn book clutched tightly in her hands, its pages whispering forgotten tales. A gentle breeze stirs the leaves, a symphony of whispers fueling Leora's boundless imagination. In her mind's eye, she transforms, a brave knight ready to face any peril, or perhaps a cunning rogue, navigating treacherous paths with skill and daring. She is even a wise sorceress, her heart lost in the pages of my book. Leora stands at the border of Willow-Mist Forest, its depths now viewed with a profound respect. She clutches the glowing leaf tightly, a beacon of newfound honesty and courage in her hand. Sunlight filters through the canopy, illuminating her determined expression. The forest seems to breathe around her, acknowledging her changed spirit. Leora takes a resolute step forward, ready to face the world beyond the trees. The leaf pulses softly, a silent promise of strength and integrity. Dear viewers, on the quiet shores of Silver Lake, a girl cursed to be a swan by day meets a young artist under the moonlight. But when the moon suddenly disappears from the sky, their fragile love is shattered, and only a journey into the star realm can save her if he is willing to pay the ultimate price. The story begins like this. Distant whispers drift on the breeze as villagers converse, unaware of the ancient legend about to unfold before their eyes. Long ago, beside the shimmering Silver Lake, lived a mysterious maiden named Leora. To the villagers, she was only a legend, the girl who danced upon the waters, but they never knew her secret. On shimmering Silver Lake, Leora glides through the water with swan-like grace, sunlight turning her feathers into an ethereal glow. The breeze carries their words, tales of a maiden, as Leora continues her serene dance, veiled in the guise of a swan. Sunlight catches the water droplets as Leora gracefully arcs her neck, a subtle hint of magic in her movements. Unaware, the villagers watch, their whispers growing softer as they become entranced by the swan's elegant display. Little do they know, the legendary maiden is not just a tale, but a living secret swimming right before them. Moonlight transforms Silver Lake into a shimmering expanse of liquid silver as Leora ascends from the dark depths. Water streams off her ethereal form as she steps onto the shore, scales fading to reveal porcelain skin. A silk white gown shimmers into existence, clinging to her form like moonlight itself. She lifts her head, and a haunting melody pours forth, each note echoing across the still water. One night, at the tranquil Silver Lake shore, Evan, a young artist, arrives, his eyes reflecting a hopeful anticipation. The gentle lapping of water fills the air as he carefully sets up his canvas, each movement filled with purpose. The moon casts a silvery glow, transforming the water and trees into an ethereal dreamscape. Evan is captivated by the moonlit scene. His soul is lost in the serene beauty of the night. Under the cloak of night in Silver Lake, Evan's breath hitches as he suddenly witnesses Leora walking serenely on the water. He stands frozen, utterly mesmerized by the unbelievable sight before him, his mind struggling to grasp reality. Leora pauses, her ethereal form momentarily suspended between two worlds as she notices Evan. A wary expression flickers across her face as she takes in the sight of the human, a silent question in her eyes. The night drapes over Silver Lake, a cool breeze whispering through the air as Leora and Evan find peace under the starlit sky. City lights twinkle behind them, mimicking a scattered constellation, their glow painting the scene with a soft, ethereal light. Leora's eyes sparkle with curiosity as she gently teases,
Why do you stare as if looking at the moon for the first time?
Evan's gaze is focused, filled with a profound sense of wonder, his voice soft with genuine awe. He confesses,
Because I think I am.
The city fades into background as their intimate moment unfolds, suspended in the quiet magic of the night. Beneath the starlit sky, Evan and Leora sit on the Silver Lake shore, the water's gentle rhythm a soothing backdrop. A bonfire crackles warmly, its light casting dancing shadows on their faces, illuminating their intimate conversation. Evan's eyes gleam with passion. He declares, his voice filled with dreams.
I want to paint the world, Leora.
Leora's voice is soft, yet firm.
I have never left the lake, Evan. This is my whole world.
Dawn breaks over Silver Lake, its first light painting the water with gold. A soft mist clings to the surface, veiling secrets below. The lake whispers with untold stories as Leora appears, her silhouette framed by the ethereal light.
If you ever see me in the daytime, you must pretend you don't.
Leora says, her voice carrying a hint of sorrow. A moment of haunting vulnerability hangs in the air as her words echo across the tranquil waters. Leora vanishes into the depths, leaving only ripples and the lingering mystery of her words behind. Next night, under the starlit sky, Evan and Leora meet in secret by Silver Lake shore. Evan carefully paints Leora's glowing reflection, capturing her ethereal beauty on canvas. Leora shares enchanting tales of lake magic, her voice weaving spells of wonder. The night deepens, filled with whispered secrets and the soft glow of shared dreams. Under the soft moonlight of Silver Lake, Evan and Leora are radiant, their faces glowing with uncontainable joy. Laughter echoes in the night as they begin to twirl, their movements mirroring the giddy freedom of young love. Lost in each other's embrace, they dance with abandon, oblivious to the world around them. Bathed in ethereal light, their bodies' shadows outlined, paint a portrait of pure bliss against the night sky. One night, Leora emerges from the dark waters of Silver Lake, a sense of unease washing over her. A tremor disturbs the moon's reflection, shattering its serene image into a ripple. The silvery light vanishes, plunging Leora and the lake into an abyss of black. The sky above Silver Lake transforms, a chilling darkness painted across the night. She remained a swan, trapped with beating white wings, unable to speak, unable to stand on her two human feet. Trapped, she struggles against her feathered prison, her powerful wings beating a desperate rhythm against the air. Unable to speak, she thrashes, an alien creature on unfamiliar ground, her movements filled with panic. Evan watches in horror, his face a canvas of worry as he witnesses Leora's suffering distress. The night sky mirrors Leora's turmoil, the stars seeming to dim in sympathy with her unfortunate situation. Her wild eyes reflect the moon's cold light, a silent scream trapped within the swan's elegant form. On the Silver Lake shore, under the cloak of night, Leora seeks solace against Evan, her eyes reflecting desperate pleas. Her silent gaze communicates a profound need. The moon, now absent, must be restored to its rightful place. Evan meets her gaze, understanding the weight of her unspoken words, the burden of restoring the night sky. A shared commitment solidifies between them, a silent pact to face the impossible task together on the dark shore. Evan walks wearily into the dense forest, its ancient trees standing as silent guardians. He cradles Leora the swan gently, her feathers a stark white against his worn clothes. Sunlight filters weakly through the canopy, casting long, dancing shadows on the forest floor. The leaves rustle around him, whispering secrets only the ancient woods understand. He continues onward, driven by a purpose etched into his determined features. Under a blazing sun, they navigate the endless desert, each dune shimmering like a mirage under the oppressive heat. Evan's protective silhouette stands against the sun as he selflessly shields Leora, a small act of defiance against the harsh landscape. The fine sand glitters, each grain reflecting the sun's intensity as they trek onward. Heat waves rise, distorting the horizon as the desert stretches out before them. Their figures are small against the monumental dunes. In the heart of the caves, silver bats dance, their wings echoing in the silent dark. Evan and Leora venture deeper, guided by the fluttering shadows and the promise of the unknown. Shafts of starlight pierce through unseen openings, painting the cave walls with an ethereal glow. The cave's depths reveal their hidden beauty, a secret world illuminated by celestial light. Each step forward is a step into a dream, where the line between reality and magic blurs. Under an ethereal sky, they reach the celestial gate, its ancient stones pulsing with soft, otherworldly light. The gate looms, promising wonders and challenges beyond mortal comprehension. Guardian wolves of pure stardust stand guards, their forms swirling with cosmic energy. The eyes of the stardust wolves burn with celestial fire, piercing the soul with their ancient gaze. A silent challenge hangs in the air, testing the worthiness of those who seek passage. The gate awaits, guarded by celestial beings, shimmering with the promise of the unknown. Under the sun, Evan faces the celestial gate, its golden structure gleaming. Determination hardens his gaze as he prepares to confront the unknown. With resolve, Evan steps forward, his voice echoing.
A spirit has stolen the moon. My beloved is trapped in a curse. Please let me pass.
The celestial gate pulses with ethereal light, a hope between worlds. Two spectral wolves stand guard, their glowing eyes filled with ancient power.
Only the brave in heart may enter. Only one who would give everything for another.
The wolves' echoes, their voices echoing with celestial weight. Sensing Evan's pure love, the wolves part, granting passage. The star realm unfolds, an endless canvas painted with swirling galaxies and vibrant cosmic colors. Light shimmers and dances as the celestial area stretches into infinity. At the heart of this cosmic ballet stands Aurelin, an ancient star spirit. Aurelin's presence radiates throughout the star realm, a light of ancient power. She is a guardian of light in the infinite darkness. The star realm pulses with light, swirling constellations hinting at a hidden, powerful center. The air vibrates with ancient energy, unseen forces at play in the cosmic expanse. Aurelin's voice echoes, resonating with celestial authority across the star realm. I know why you are here, mortal. Restoring it requires a sacrifice, Aurelin proclaims. A heavy truth stays in the air. Evan stands alone in the ethereal star realm, the infinite expanse swirling around him. Before Evan, a shimmering image begins to materialize, its form coalescing from stardust.
What sacrifice?
Evan asks, his voice echoing in the vast emptiness as he watches the image take shape. The vision reveals Leora, radiant and carefree, dancing gracefully in a world untouched by shadows. Evan is conspicuously absent from the scene, a stark reminder of his isolation and the price he must pay. In the ethereal star realm, starlight dances around Aurelin, highlighting the gravity in her eyes. Aurelin's voice echoes softly in the vastness, a solemn promise hanging in the air. If I restore the moon, Leora will be freed, she declares, her expression unreadable. A heavy choice revealed, but you will lose all memory of her. In the shimmering star realm, Leora cries, her small form a silhouette against the celestial canvas. Desperation fuels her, wings beating against the unseen forces holding her captive. A single tear traces a path down her cheek, reflecting the distant starlight. Evan's voice echoes, a fragile hope in his eyes.
If she can be free, yes.
Under a starlit sky, the moon emerges, bathing Silver Lake in an ethereal glow. Leora transforms, her shifting form solidifying into a human shape. Her footsteps light with hope, she runs toward Evan. A chilling realization. Evan's eyes are empty. He doesn't know her. After few days, Evan stands absorbed at the Silver Lake shore, sunlight dancing on the water. Lost in strokes of color and light, his gaze lifts, catching sight of Leora, a vision of grace gliding effortlessly across the shimmering lake. A hesitant question escapes his lips, a stirring of recognition.
Have we met before?
Her serene eyes meet his, a knowing smile playing on her lips.
Yes, many times.
Their love begins to bloom again. Dear viewers, when the stars mysteriously vanish from the night sky, a brave young girl climbs into the heavens to confront the ancient thief of starlight and save the world from eternal darkness. Story unfolds like this. Once upon a moonlit night, far beyond the tallest mountains, where the night sky touched the whispering clouds, lived Moonweaver with her daughter, Selena. Stars like diamonds scatter across the velvet sky, encircling the solitary home. Inside, young Selena watches with wide, wonder-filled eyes. Her gaze is fixed on her mother, the Moonweaver, at her work. The giant loom fills the cottage, threads of moonlight shimmering. The night hums with magic, woven by a mother's love and starlight. Inside the cozy cottage, an ethereal glow illuminates half-finished dream tapestries. Moonweaver sits at her loom, her fingers dancing across the threads with practiced grace. She weaves strands of pure moonbeam, drawing them from thin air like notes from a harp. The cottage pulses with soft light as magic fills every corner. Selena watches, eyes wide with wonder, captivated by the unfolding spectacle. A silent symphony of light and magic unfolds before her very eyes. Each night, Selena climbed the silver ladder of stardust that spiraled from their floating cottage up to the glowing crescent moon. The spiraling silver ladder twists towards the crescent moon, each rung glowing with celestial light. Under the vast expanse of a starlit cosmos, the Moonweaver is a picture of serene focus at her loom. The loom shimmers with celestial threads, each strand a whisper of moonlight and cosmic dust. Selena approaches, her eyes wide with youthful eagerness, drawn to the Moonweaver's craft. The air crackles with magical energy as the weaver prepares to share her ancient knowledge. Light from the moon bathes Selena's face, reflecting her anticipation and wonder. The cosmos seems to hold its breath, awaiting the unfolding of this mystical encounter. But one night, something changed. The cosmos unfolds, an infinite canvas of twinkling stars against the void. The stars blinked, then dimmed, then one by one vanished. A cold, unsettling silence descends, replacing the usual cosmic hum. Selena's voice pierces the silence, filled with fear.
Mother, what's happening?
The inky blackness deepens, swallowing the starlight, an endless night. A sense of fear fills the cosmos, a chilling sign of cosmic doom. Inside the humble cottage, an unsettling darkness creeps in, painting the walls with deeper shadows. The Moonweaver's eyes widen, reflecting the horrifying realization of a cosmic theft. Her face is filled with fear, a warning against unseen cosmic forces.
The stars are being stolen,
she whispers, her voice trembling with urgency. Her gaze pierces the gloom, seeking answers in the encroaching darkness, a desperate plea against the unknown.
Someone is taking the light,
she cries, her words echoing the impending doom. A lone spark descends, its trembling light catching dust motes dancing in the dim cottage air. Selena's hands rise, her movements gentle as she cradles the dying starlight. The spark flickers weakly, a fragile light against the encroaching dark. A faint voice whispers from the light, a warning carried on the stellar wind.
He is coming.
The spark's glow diminishes, its brief message fading into the silence of the cottage. Darkness deepens as the last ember dies, leaving Selena in silent anticipation. The night sky cracks open like shattered glass. A cosmic crack opens, revealing the infinite darkness beyond. From the opening emerges Nocturnus, a figure shrouded in deepest shadows, a sinister shadow against the starlight. He clutches a lantern, its glass shimmering with the captured light of 1,000 distant stars. A hope in the emptiness. The lantern pulses, casting eerie light on Nocturnus, highlighting the difference between light and absolute darkness. An unnatural stillness descends, a silent hanging in the air above. The stars begin to fade, their brilliance dimming as if an unseen hand extinguishes their light. Darkness creeps across the sky, swallowing the shining stars. Nocturnus's voice echoes through the void, a chilling promise to reclaim what was lost.
The world has forgotten the beauty of night. I will take back the darkness they abandoned.
Under the veiled light of a crescent moon, shadows dance and twist, painting the night with mystery. The moon's reflection shimmers, then fades, mirroring the turmoil in Selena's heart. Selena's gaze is fixed and determined, her shadow a contrast against the night. Her voice, a desperate plea carried on the wind, breaks the silence.
Mother, let me go after him.
The faint light casts long, dancing shadows that seem to her into the darkness. Beneath the ethereal glow of the crescent moon, the moon weaver halts. Her shadow is against the celestial canvas. With a gesture of profound grace, she extends a hand, offering Selena a radiant spool, shimmering with otherworldly light. The spool pulses gently, casting soft shadows that dance across Selena's upturned face, hinting at untold power. The Moonweaver's voice, soft as starlight, breaks the silence.
This is moon silk, the purest magic in the sky.
Her eyes lock with Selena's, a silent plea etched into her ancient features.
Use it wisely.
Beneath the cloak of night, Selena begins her ascent up the silver ladder, moon silk tight firmly around her waist. Her eyes shine with steely determination, reflecting the distant starlight as she embarks on her quest. Each rung echoes her resolve, a promise whispered into the vast, silent areas of the night. The ladder sways gently, a fragile connection between the earthly and the celestial realms. She steps onto the dark earth, ready to confront her determination. Selena ventures into the shadow forest, ancient trees rising like silent guard. The air grows heavy, the rustling leaves whispering secrets only the shadows understand. Darkness gathers, an unseen predator lurking just beyond the edge of vision. A shadow wolf explodes from the gloom, its eyes burning with wild intensity. The beast lunges, a blur of teeth and claws aimed directly at Selena. The forest holds its breath, waiting to see if Selena will become another shadow. In Shadow Forest, Selena extends her hand, revealing the radiant moon silk, its light piercing the dim surroundings. The ethereal glow washes over the forest floor, casting long, dancing shadows that seem to be twisted with unseen life. A wolf halts in its tracks, its wild eyes gleaming with an unnatural hunger, fixed on the radiant light. The wolf pauses, an eerie stillness descending as the creature seems to assess the power before it. With an unnatural cadence, the wolf speaks, its voice a chilling whisper in the silent forest.
The Star Thief passed through here. He walks toward the Hollow Knight.
The wolf reveals, its words heavy with dread. Under the cloak of night, Selena sprints across the floating stones. Each step echoes in the silent areas, a dance with the blankness. Beside her, a wolf bounds effortlessly, a shadow in the dark. The stones shimmer faintly. Together, they travel the ethereal path, their journey a mystery. Before them, a terrifying vortex opens a pit spiraling into a forbidden realm, challenging the very laws of nature. Without hesitation, Selena leaps into the unknown abyss, her figure shadow outlined against the swirling chaos. The vortex twisted and churns, pulling Selena into its dark embrace. The pit swallows her whole, leaving only the echoes of her courage against the backdrop of the night. Selena is landed in an unending darkness, the silence ringing in her ears like a physical presence. She advances, her figure against the blankness. Faint glimmers of stolen stars twinkle like distant hopes, guiding her path through the black. Each step is a gamble in the profound emptiness. Her determination etches itself against the backdrop of infinite night. In the hollow night, Selena discovers Nocturnus before a looming black altar. Nocturnus raises his lantern high, its eerie glow casting long shadows. His voice echoes with dark intent.
I will break the stars and return the world to pure night.
Selena watches, a chilling premonition gripping her as Nocturnus prepares to enact his starless design. In the hollow night, Selena steps forward, her face set with fixed resolve. Her voice rings out in the darkness, a defiant cry against the encroaching void.
No! The world needs darkness and light.
Selena insists, her eyes blazing with conviction.
Night teaches peace, dreams, and wonder.
She proclaims, her words a light of hope in the gloom. In hollow night's emptiness, Nocturnus stands, a solitary figure flickering like a dying coal. Alone, he is swallowed by the vast, echoing silence of the hollow night. His essence wavers, a fragile flame against the encroaching darkness. A whisper escapes his fading form, filled with sorrow and a hint of defiance. They forgot me, Nocturnus laments, his voice barely audible in the void. He declares, a final, desperate plea in the darkness. They forgot the beauty of night. The air is thick with anticipation. Selena's eyes gleam, reflecting her resolve. A beat of silence underscores the weight of her decision. Her gaze hardens, a spark of defiance igniting within her. Then let me remind them, let the stars shine again. Let the night be beautiful once more, she vows, her words echoing in the suffocating darkness. Nocturnus raises his hand, poised to extinguish the last light. Below, Selena acts with blinding speed. She casts her moon silk upward, a desperate plea against the encroaching shadows. Silvery threads shimmer, a fragile defense in the oppressive dimness. Moon silk embraces the lantern, its light growing intense. The lantern strains, light pushing against its fragile form. The lantern explodes violently, a burst of raw power. Stardust and shattered glass rain down, glittering in the dark. A starlight flood explodes across the night sky, each star racing to reclaim its place. The oppressive darkness retreats, melting away to reveal the soft glow of impending dawn. The first light kisses the horizon, painting the sky with hues of hope. Nocturnus, the fallen master of night, crumbles to his knees, utterly defeated. His reign of darkness shattered, he faces the dawn, a symbol of his utter failure. The sky brightens, signaling the definitive end of his shadowy dominion. Under a canopy of brilliant stars, Selena approaches the floating cottage, her outline soft against the night. The ethereal glow of starlight bathes Selena and her mother, their faces alight with celestial grace. Selena joins her mother, their hands weaving dreams from moonlight and starlight. she embraces her destiny, embodying her true role as a guardian of the night. Dear viewers, every night, a magical unicorn breathes tiny stars into the sky, keeping the constellations alive and the world bathed in light. But when the stars suddenly began to fade and darkness crept across the heavens, the unicorn was forced to leave her shining kingdom and journey into the shadows. Her courage, not her magic, would decide the fate of the night sky forever. Let's begin our dreamy journey. Once upon a time, beyond the rosy twilight skies and far above the silver-tipped clouds, there existed a secret realm known as Auraloon, the kingdom of eternal dawn. Crystalline structures glitter like captured stars, reflecting the ethereal light. Moon owls with feathers of pure crystal glide silently through the radiant sky. Their wings catch the gentle breeze, carrying whispers of ancient magic. Dawn foxes with glowing tails roam the land, adding to Auraloon's mystical ambience, and at the heart of it all, a unicorn unlike any other. Her name was Lyria, the star-breathing unicorn. Lyria was born on the night when the sky tore open in a river of light and a comet kissed the horizon. Instead of breathing air like ordinary creatures, Lyria breathed tiny stars, soft and luminous, that floated into the sky and renewed the fading constellations. The people of Auraloon believed her magic kept their world glowing. Dawn breaks in the royal palace, its celestial motifs glowing softly. One night, however, something strange began to happen. The stars Lyria breathed sparkled weakly, then disappeared altogether. The constellations above Auraloon started to dim. Rivers of starlight dried. The moon owls no longer sang, for without light, their voices lost their shine. A cold shadow crawled across the kingdom. An ominous shadow creeps across the kingdom, swallowing light and hope. The cold darkness spreads, a stark reminder of the encroaching despair. In the luxurious throne room, Queen Solara's royal figure shows power, yet her eyes betray a deep concern. Her gaze pierces through the shadows, landing on Lyria, a silent plea for strength and flexibility. Queen Solara's voice echoes through the hall, laced with urgency and a mother's worry.
Lyria, your magic is fading,
she says, the weight of the kingdom heavy in her tone. The fate of the realm hangs in the balance, resting on Lyria's shoulders. At the edge of Auraloon, Lyria approaches the dawn curtain, its pearly shimmer a contrast to the unknown. The dawn curtain shimmers, a veil between light and encroaching darkness. Lyria pauses, her expression a mixture of determination and fear. A strong sense of darkness emanates from beyond, causing Lyria to hesitate. Lyria steels herself, ready to step into the unknown, the shimmering curtain reflecting her resolve. Lyria steps through the dawn curtain. The air immediately chills, and an eerie stillness descends. Twisted, dark trees loom, their gnarled branches clawing at the sky, casting an oppressive shadow. A sense of fear spreads in the realm of shadows and echoes, heavy and inescapable. Beneath the cloak of night, Lyria walks into the shadow forest, each step measured and cautious. Eerie whispers snake through the ancient trees, raising goosebumps on her exposed arms. Her breath hitches in her throat as she scans the surroundings, a basic sense of being watched. Shadows dance like veiled figures, heightening the suspense with every rustle and creak. She presses on, her heart pounding against her ribs, a fragile hope in the encroaching dark. A chilling voice reverberates through the night, unsettling the stillness of the shadow clearing. From the heart of darkness, Umros, the shadow warden, takes form, a figure of swirling, ethereal mist. His form shifts endlessly, an embodiment of shadow and mystery. Eyes like dying embers pierce the gloom, casting eerie, dancing shadows upon the ancient trees. The air crackles with unseen power as Umros shows his dominion over the shadowed realm. In a shadowed clearing, Lyria confronts Umbros, the dim light casting eerie shadows that dance around them. Lyria stands defiant, her glare a fiery accusation leveled at Umbros, who remains eerily unfazed. Umbro displays a glass orb containing captured starfire, its light flickering weakly within the confines. Lyria's voice cuts through the tense air.
You stole my starfire!
A moment of breathless anticipation hangs in the air as she braces for the unknown. Nothing stirs, yet a tension grips the clearing. Inside, a subtle shift occurs, a surge of courage igniting within. Her eyes reflect newfound resolve, a hope in the encroaching shadows. The clearing watches, silent, as Lyria prepares to face her destiny. In a shadowed clearing, Lyria clutches her horn, a silent promise etched on her face. A blinding light erupts, radiant and fierce, illuminating the darkening woods. The light of every wish ever made upon a star bursts forth from within her. The clearing is bathed in ethereal glow, a beacon of hope against the encroaching shadows. In the shadow clearing, Umbros reels, struck by a blinding light. Darkness crooked, struggling to cling to him. The stolen darkness visibly recoils, seething as the light intensifies, burning away the shadows. Umbros cries out as the orb, source of his power, begins to crack under the radiant assault. The orb shatters in a burst of pure energy, its fragments scattering like shimmering dust. Released from their prison, the stolen stars erupt forth, painting the clearing with celestial brilliance. The light engulfs Umbros, his form flickering as the stolen stars reclaim their place in the heavens. In the shadowed clearing, Lyria gasps, drawing a long-awaited breath. A radiant burst as 1,000 newborn stars erupt from her, scattering brilliant light. The clearing transforms, bathed in the ethereal glow of a celestial rebirth. Warmth spreads, chasing away the shadows as the stars ascend, carrying hope. In a flash, Umbros vanishes, leaving no trace behind. The oppressive shadow clearing transforms, its darkness retreating. A radiant forest emerges, bathed in ethereal moonlight. Soft light kisses the leaves, revealing a realm reborn. The air shimmers with newfound peace and tranquility. In the realm of shadows and echoes, Lyria stands, a figure of resilience against a backdrop of fading trials. Her posture reflects a newfound strength, the weight of past burdens lifted. A sense of purpose emanates from her, a hope in the ethereal areas. She prepares to return to Aurlun, her homeland calling to her spirit. Her eyes gleam with firm determination, mirroring the path ahead. Lyria is a warrior, ready to face whatever awaits her with newfound resolve. She emerges, stepping back through the dawn curtain, her shadow framed by the ethereal light. She leaves the transformed realm of shadows, a a chapter closed behind her. The dawn curtain shimmers, a veil between worlds as Lyria departs. A sense of finality hangs in the air as she leaves the realm of shadows behind. Above Oralune, the sky explodes with vibrant light, brighter than ever before. Constellations pulse with renewed life, their ancient patterns shimmering across the celestial canvas. The ethereal glow bathes the land, promising a new dawn. A symphony of light and color unfolds, painting the heavens with hope. Oralune awakens, bathed in the gentle glow of dawn. Moon owls sing, their voices echoing with pure, radiant light. The landscape breathes anew, steaming with vibrant life. Dawn foxes emerge, their playful energy infusing the air. They leap and bound, the shadow outlined against the rising sun. Joy ripples across Oralune, a symphony of light and life. Inside the royal palace, light streams through the windows, illuminating the joyous revelry of celebrating creatures. Queen Solara, radiant and regal, extends a gracious welcome. With open arms, Queen Solara embraces Lyria in a gesture of warmth and affection. The embrace between them symbolizes unity amidst the palace's festive atmosphere. Inside the grand royal palace, Queen Solara's face is filled with solemnity as she prepares to bestow a great honor. With gentle hands, the queen places the crown upon Lyria's head. Woven from captured falling stars, the crown shimmers with an ethereal light, a celestial glow illuminating Lyria's face. The weight of destiny settles as Queen Solara proclaims,
I declare you, Lyria, the guardian of the Skyfire.
Lyria accepts the crown, her eyes reflecting the immense responsibility and power now vested in her. The radiant starlight bathes Oralune in a soft, dreamlike illumination, transforming the familiar into the magical. Oralune's inhabitants are mesmerized by the stars' radiant beauty, as the night sky becomes a source of shared wonder. The stars command the people's attention, their collective gaze drawn upwards in quiet reverence. On Oralune's highest peak, Lyria stands bathed in ethereal moonlight, a solitary figure against the starlit areas. Her horn emits a soft, celestial glow, casting gentle shadows that dance around her. Lyria breathes deeply, a serene expression on her face as she prepares for her celestial task. With each exhale, streams of stardust flow from her, shimmering like captured dreams taking flight. The stardust coalesces, weaving new constellations into the inky sky, a sign of her cosmic power. Innocence shines in their wide eyes as they peer upwards, lost in the celestial wonder above. The universe unfolds before them, a silent, majestic symphony of light and mystery. Beneath the inky expanse of Oralune's night, Lyria's gentle smile radiates serenity, a hope against the darkness. Her eyes, bright with purpose, reflect the starlight, each twinkle a sign of her firm resolve. In her heart, she knows her light extends beyond Oralune, a symbol of hope for distant realms. Bathed in starlight, she stands as a guardian, her very presence a pledge of protection and firm hope. Vast and endless, the universe unfolds, a canvas of infinite stars scattered across the inky blackness. Distant galaxies swirl in cosmic dances, their ethereal light painting the void with dreams of ancient wonders. Each twinkling star, a sun in its own right, whispers tales of worlds unknown and futures yet to be written. Invisible threads of stardust, Lyria's breath, connect these celestial bodies in an intricate cosmic web. The universe, a living entity, breathes in unison, bound together by the delicate touch of Lyria's essence. Dear viewers, on the coldest Christmas Eve, when even the moon seemed to shiver, a forgotten star fell into the snow, and only a child with a believing heart could hear it calling. Once upon a time, in the quiet village of Everwillow, winter arrived with silver snow. Distant church bells echo softly, their chimes weaving through the crisp winter air. Warm lanterns cast a golden glow from cottage windows, promising refuge from the cold. Gentle plumes of smoke rise from chimneys, curling lazily into the pale sky. The village breathes quietly, a picturesque scene of peace and winter's embrace, a timeless tableau of snow-dusted roofs and softly glowing windows. A solitary cottage stands alone, its darkened windows a contrast to the distant festive village. The small, dilapidated cottage sits isolated at the edge of the woods. No light emanates from its windows, sharply contrasting with the festive village in the distance. The wind howls around it, creating an eerie atmosphere. The cottage looks like it has been abandoned for years. The woods behind the cottage look dark and ominous. In a dim cottage, Elara, with her kind eyes and worn clothes, sits alone by a cold hearth. She gazes out the window, her longing eyes fixed on the distant village lights. Her face is a canvas of emotions, sadness, mingling with a quiet, strong hope. The warmth of the village feels a world away from her loneliness. In the dim cottage, she kneels, her hands clasped tight. Outside, the wind howls a lonely song. She whispers her Christmas wish, a plea lost in the not for fleeting joys, but for the enduring warmth her heart so desperately craves. Her breath mists in the air, a fragile cloud in the frigid room. The single candle flickers, casting long shadows that dance with the wind's fury. A silent hope lingers as Elara yearns for a Christmas miracle. Snow falls softly, enveloping the woods in an ethereal glow. Elara strains her ears, catching a faint, chiming sound on the wind. Cautiously, Elara opens the cottage door, warm light briefly illuminating the snowy path. The cottage light fades as Elara steps out into the moonlit woods. The air is crisp and cold as Elara's slippers crunch softly on the fresh snow. The chiming sound grows stronger, guiding Elara deeper into the silent, snowy woods. In the heart of the woods, Elara follows the enchanting chimes, her breath misting in the frosty air. Snow-laden trees create an ethereal landscape, their branches glittering under the moon's gaze. Each step crunches softly on the frozen ground, the silence amplifying the mysterious melody. The air is thick with anticipation, each chime pulling Elara deeper into the unknown. Shadows dance like secrets among the trees, guiding her forward. The woods transform into a magical realm, beckoning Elara with its otherworldly allure. A blanket of snow covers a secluded clearing, the dark woods looming like watchful guards. In the hushed clearing, a faint, ethereal glow pierces the darkness. Elara spots a fallen Christmas star resting on the snow, its light dim and pulsating weakly. The star's pale glow casts long shadows, painting the snow with an otherworldly light. Hesitantly, Ilara steps forward, drawn to the mysterious object shimmering in the cold. The silence of the woods is broken only by the soft crunch of her slippers on the fresh snow. Moonlight paints the forest clearing in an ethereal glow, where ancient trees guard secrets under a starlit sky. A lone star flickers weakly, its light a fragile hope against the encroaching darkness.
I have lost my light because the world is forgetting the magic of kindness.
The star whispers, its voice barely audible. Its dimming radiance casts long shadows, a silent plea echoing through the silent woods.
If I do not shine again before dawn, Christmas joy will fade forever.
The star warns, the fate of Christmas hangs precariously in the balance, dependent on a single, faltering light. In a silent, dark forest clearing, Ilara shivers, fear etched on her face, as she clutches a glowing star. Gently, she wraps the star in her threadbare hoodie, seeking to shield its faint light from the encroaching darkness. Her voice, barely a whisper in the vast woods, carries a solemn promise.
I vow to help you regain your light.
The star glows faintly in Ilara's hands, a light of hope against the overwhelming night. In the hushed Everwillow village, Ilara moves like a phantom, the star in her arms casting a soft glow on the silent streets. Each step is deliberate, her footfalls the only sound in the sleeping village. Before a darkened cottage, she pauses, the weight of her purpose heavy in her stance. She inhales deeply, gathering her resolve in the stillness of the night. With a steady hand, Ilara knocks on the wooden door, the sound echoing her silent vow. Her eyes reflect unwavering determination, ready to face whatever lies behind the cottage door. A creaking door slowly opens, revealing a cautious villager peering into the dark. Ilara stands calmly, her gentle eyes reflecting the starlight. She seeks only to share the star's light, her earnestness clear. Hesitation melts from the villager's face, replaced by a dawning trust. The door opens wider, inviting Ilara into the warm glow of the village. In the cozy village home, warm light dances from the hearth, inviting Ilara into a haven of wood smoke and gentle hospitality. The villager gestures a silent welcome into the heart of their humble abode. A simple offering, warm bread, its aroma filling the air as they break it together, sharing sustenance and unspoken stories. As they share bread, the soft glow of the star outside begins to subtly intensify. The star's light grows, bathing the room in a gentle, ethereal radiance, hinting at the magic yet to unfold. Ilara walks alone down a cobblestone path, each step echoing in the night. Ahead, a group of carolers gather, lanterns casting a warm, inviting glow. Their voices rise in harmonious melody, filling the night air with the joy of the season. Ilara approaches, her expression hopeful as she pauses before the singers.
May I share the star's light with you?
Ilara asks, her voice soft but clear in the night. The carolers, touched by Ilara's plea, share warm smiles, lanterns casting a soft glow in their eyes. Their voices rise in a harmonious Christmas carol, filling the tranquil village street with peace. The night deepens as the carolers' voices blend, each note resonating with the spirit of Christmas. Above, the Christmas star shines brighter, its radiant light bathing the scene in a serene glow. The village is now filled with music and light, a light of hope under the watchful star. Under the cloak of night, the village church glows warmly, a light of faith in the darkness. Elara approaches the ancient stone church. Its outlined shadow is contrast against the moonlit sky. She steps through the heavy wooden doors, leaving the silent night behind. Inside, the church hums with the hushed reverence of midnight mass. Flickering candlelight dances across the faces of the devout, lost in prayer. A palpable sense of peace and solemnity permeates the sacred space, enveloping Elara. In the village church, Elara stands at the altar, the star aloft, its light painting the room in a soft, ethereal glow. The star's gentle radiance washes over assembled people, seeming to touch their very souls. A hush descends as the villagers share a moment of quiet reflection, bathed in the star's otherworldly light. Responding to their devotion, the star intensifies, filling the church with a warm, penetrating light. Under a vast night sky, the deserted village square holds its breath, scented with jasmine and distant wood smoke. Elara, radiating a soft light, approaches an old woman alone on a weathered bench. Elara offers her hand, a warm, inviting glow illuminating the old woman's face.
May I offer you some of the star's light?
The old woman's eyes narrow, her voice raspy with age and skepticism.
Light? At my age, what use is light?
Elara smiles gently, extending her offer with infinite patience.
Perhaps just a moment of companionship in the darkness.
Snowflakes fall gently in the square, bathed in the warm glow of festive lights, as the old woman begins her tale. Her eyes crinkle with joy as she smiles at Elara, her voice a comforting melody in the winter night. The old woman recounts tales of Christmases past, her words painting vivid pictures of warmth and laughter. A shared glance between Elara and the old woman sparks a moment of genuine connection and understanding. Above them, the light of the Christmas star increases, casting a magical glow over the village square. The intensified starlight bathes the scene in an ethereal glow, enhancing the warmth and magic of their bond. Elara walks through Everwillow Village, her footsteps light on the dusty road, each step a promise of hope. She meets villagers burdened by worries, their faces etched with hardship, their spirits low. With gentle words, Elara sparks small acts of kindness, igniting flickers of warmth in the encroaching night. The star she carries glows brighter with each act, pushing back the darkness with its ethereal light. On the village outskirts, Elara gazes at the fading night sky, a silent vigil before dawn. The first hint of sunlight kisses the horizon, painting the sky with the promise of a new day. In Elara's hands, a star blazes, its light a beacon against the encroaching dawn. The star radiates warmth, a tangible hope emanating from its celestial core. Elara clutches the star, her face illuminated by its brilliant glow, hope reflected in her eyes. The star's light intensifies, piercing the darkness, a symbol of flexibility belief. Night descends on Everwillow, and a single star ascends, its light promising hope. The star climbs higher, bathing the village in an ethereal glow, brighter than memory. Celestial light washes over the thatched roofs and cobbled streets, chasing shadows. The village, once cloaked in darkness, now revels under the star's benevolent gaze. Every corner of Everwillow is touched by its celestial fire, igniting dreams anew. A light of hope, the star promises a brighter future for all beneath its radiant light. Everwillow Village greets Christmas morning with a spectacle of pure joy. Bathed in the soft glow of dawn, the air vibrates with the infectious sounds of laughter and heartfelt generosity. Kind villagers embrace the spirit of the season, their faces lit with warmth as they exchange heartfelt gifts. Tables overflow with festive meals, each dish a symbol of the shared love binding the community together. A Christmas miracle unfolds, painting Everwillow in hues of unity, hope, and boundless affection. Christmas morning dawns, smoke lazily rising from Alara's chimney, a promise of warmth against the crisp air. The gentle haze paints a serene picture, hinting at the cozy scene within. A warm fire blazes inside the cottage, its soft glow showing through the windows. The inviting light dances on the snow-covered ground, a light of comfort and cheer. Christmas magic fills the air around Alara's cottage. Nature's peace and hearth's warmth coexist. In her cottage, Christmas morning radiates warmth as Alara sits by the fire, flames reflected in her eyes. Villagers gather around her, their faces illuminated with the pure joy of Christmas, a light of hope. Laughter fills the air, mingling with the comforting sense of pine and gingerbread, creating a festive symphony. A genuine, heartfelt smile spreads across her face, reflecting the warmth and love that surrounds me. In every heart she touched, a family has been found, a sign of the connections transferred in kindness. The cottage glows with love and belonging as the spirit of Christmas unites us all in shared joy. A single star burns with fierce intensity against the inky canvas of the Christmas night sky, its light bathing Everwillow below. The Star of Everwillow appears, a reminder that the purest magic blossoms from acts of kindness and goodwill. The star's radiant glow symbolizes hope, peace, and the enduring spirit of Everwillow. The starlit sky whispers tales of wonder and the boundless possibilities of a heart filled with generosity. Dear viewers, everyone admired the kingdom's most beautiful gardens, but only one princess could hear their cries. And when the flowers began to whisper warnings of a hidden evil beneath the soil, she realized the kingdom's greatest danger was already awake. The story unfolds like this. Once upon a time, in a kingdom famous for its endless, beautiful gardens, roses in sunrise, hues and lilies as white as moonlight create a mesmerizing scene. Violets perfume the air, adding to the garden's enchanting attraction. Travelers pause, captivated by the breathtaking beauty. Each flower a sign of the kingdom's renowned beauty and perfection. A tranquil paradise unfolds, inviting all to revel in its magnificence. There lived a young princess named Princess Elowen. As she kneels by the window, her young face etched with a delicate thoughtfulness. To all who visited, the gardens were nothing short of perfection. But Princess Elowen knew a secret no one else did. She could hear the flowers cry. From the time she was a child, when she knelt in the grass or wandered among the hedges, soft voices reached her ears, gentle, trembling whispers carried on the wind. The whispers grow, inaudible to all but the princess, hinting at secrets and destinies unknown. Years later, the rose garden blooms grander than ever, a riot of color under the sun. Elowen, now a young woman, walks among the roses, a thoughtful look upon her face. Festivals fill the air with laughter, a stark contrast to the darkness Elowin perceives. Amidst the beauty and praise, Elowin alone hears a darker undercurrent beneath the joyful surface. Under the cloak of night, Elowin kneels by the tulip bed, her shadow elongated and twisted by the stark moonlight. The air is thick with the earthy scent of damp soil and a looming, unseen threat. The tulip's leaves quiver, an almost unhearable tremor hinting at a hidden presence. A chorus whispers on the breeze, seemingly from the tulips.
They are feeding.
Elowin's face reflects a troubled understanding as she grasps the dark warning carried on the wind. Beneath the cloak of night, Elowin's fingers graze the ancient palace walls where thick vines twist and crawl. A creeping unease washes over her as the vines respond to her touch, tightening their grip. A whisper travels through the night, carried on the rustling leaves. The vines speak, their voice a chorus of rustling leaves.
They are waking.
Elowin's eyes widen, a chilling realization dawning as the ancient palace stirs. Under the cloak of night, Elowin cautiously approaches the ancient oak, its shadow outline a contrast against the dark sky. Gnarled roots twist like ancient serpents, anchoring the tree to the earth, each groove telling tales of centuries past. From the depths of the earth, a chilling whisper rises.
Beneath us, Lishuma.
Elowin's heart beats faster, a wave of horror washing over her as the ancient tree reveals its ominous secret. She ventures into the forbidden garden, a realm untouched and ancient. Gnarled willows weep, their ancient branches heavy with untold stories. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, casting dappled shadows on the overgrown path. The air hangs thick with the scent of damp earth and forgotten magic. Beneath her boots, the earth pulses with a subtle, rhythmic heartbeat. A sense of profound mystery envelops her as she treads deeper. Beneath the ancient, twisted willow, Elowin kneels, her face etched with sorrow. The flowers do not whisper secrets. They weep, their petals trembling with grief. Their broken sobs rise into the air, revealing truths of the rooted shadow. The earth itself seems to weep, the air heavy with the weight of buried sorrows. In the hushed royal library, Elowin is framed by the soft glow of candlelight, an island of focus amidst towering shelves. Her brow furrows in concentration as her fingers trace the faded ink of ancient texts, seeking whispers of the rooted shadow. The candlelight flickers, casting long, dancing shadows that seem to breathe life into the silent room. A forgotten passage catches her eye, detailing the enchanted gardens and their secrets veiled in time. Her eyes widen, a spark of hope igniting within her as the ancient words reveal forgotten truths. The earth convulses, elegant marble paths shattered by unseen forces. From the ground, black thorns burst forth, twisting, unnatural. Vibrant flowers wither at the thorns' touch, color draining away. Panic erupts among the assembled court, a wave of terror sweeping through the night. Faces contorted in fear as the palace gardens descend into chaos. The beautiful garden is now a landscape of encroaching darkness and dread. Shadows stretch across the throne room, tapestries fading into the gloom as the king stands before his court. Worry lines deepen on the king's face, his voice trembling as he addresses his loyal subjects.
Guards, protect the palace at all costs.
The king's command echoes, a desperate plea against encroaching darkness. Elowin watches with a knowing gaze, sensing the futility of force in the face of unseen threats. The flickering torchlight casts long shadows, hinting at hidden dangers lurking just beyond the edges of the room. A tension fills the air, each member of the court awaiting the unavoidable storm. Under the cold moonlight, Elowen enters the dying gardens, the air thick with the scent of decay. Drooping petals and withered stems encircle her, a silent sign of lost beauty and forgotten dreams. She kneels among the faded blooms, her shadow outline amplifying the crushing weight of her sorrow. Her shoulders tremble, each shudder a visible echo of the turmoil raging within her heart. Tears stream down her face, mirroring the dew that clings to the dying flowers around her. In the silent garden, Elowen weeps, her grief a poignant symphony in the heart of the night. Under the moonlight, Elowen kneels among dying roses, her form a dark silhouette against the pale glow.
I promise to listen and to help,
she whispers, her breath misting in the cool night air. The roses respond, their wilting petals glowing with a faint, ethereal light. Hope flickers in Elowen's eyes as she witnesses the roses glow. Under the cloak of night, vines embrace Elowen's arms, offering strength instead of restraint. A visible surge of energy courses through her veins, sparked by the ancient, silent touch of the vines. Elowen closes her eyes, momentarily overwhelmed by the potent force flowing within. She stands tall, the vibrant energy of the vines now a part of her, ready to face the darkness ahead. Under a heavy moon, shadows stretch across manicured lawns, a gentle breeze whispering through ancient trees. Bathed in silver light, Elowen closes her eyes, tilting her face to the heavens. A serene expression on her face, her lips part, and a clear, strong melody fills the night. A lullaby echoing with ancient secrets. The song, a language shared with the night, rises and falls, a gift from the flowers' whispers. Beneath the soil, an imagined world of darkness unfolds. The rooted shadow, a tormented figure writhing in its depths. The scene pulses with hidden rage. Elowen's song descends, a fragile melody cutting through the oppressive darkness. The music wraps around the rooted shadow. The melody is a soothing balm. The effect is a fragile piece in an impossible place. Under the cloak of night, the rooted shadow unleashes a roar that shakes the garden's foundations. The very ground trembles, a deep response to the creature's raw power. Then, in a graceful retreat, it moves, guided by an unseen, harmonious force. The night deepens as the gardens hold their breath, awaiting the next echo. As dawn breaks, the gardens awaken, the earth stills, and color floods back into every petal. The gardens breathe again, a silent symphony of life, renewed under the gentle morning light. Elowen stands tall amidst the vibrant flora, her face radiant with an almost ethereal hope. Her hopeful gaze sweeps across the revitalized landscape, a light of optimism in the tranquil dawn. Sunlight floods the throne room, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air as hushed anticipation fills the vast space. The king leans forward on his ornate throne, his gaze fixed intently on Elowen, a silent weight of expectation in his eyes. Courtiers and advisors stand along the perimeter, their faces a mixture of awe and understanding as Elowen speaks. Elowen's voice echoes slightly, filling the room as she recounts her experience, her words hanging heavy in the air. The weight of her extraordinary gift settles upon the room, a tangible force felt by everyone present. The importance of truly listening dawns on the assembled court, their expressions shifting with newfound comprehension. In the vibrant gardens, Elowyn moves with a dancer's grace, her touch gentle as she tends each plant. Sunlight dapples through the leaves as Elowyn leans in close, as if listening to the silent stories of the flowers. With an intuitive touch, she adjusts a stem, her expression thoughtful, understanding the needs of the garden. The garden flourishes under her care, a sign of her nurturing spirit. Elowyn surveys her work, the sign of serenity and balance in the heart of her blooming heaven on earth. Sunlight bathes the gardens, where the flowers sing in vibrant harmony, their terror replaced by blissful peace. Birds chirp melodies of joy, their songs weaving through the air, celebrating the garden's revival. Butterflies flutter among the blossoms, their delicate wings painting the scene with fleeting colors. The gardens thrive, reborn under Elowyn's gentle care, a sign of her nurturing spirit. Every petal and leaf pulses with life, reflecting Elowyn's dedication in a vibrant display of nature's flexibility. Beneath the ancient oak, she sits, head tilted, listening to secrets whispered by the leaves. Sunlight filters through the canopy, dappling the ground around her in shifting patterns of light. She senses the rooted shadow sleeping beneath, its essence connected with the ancient tree. A serene expression graces her face, reflecting an unusual calm amid the hidden darkness. She is unafraid. Travelers arrive, their eyes widening in awe at the sight of the kingdom's majestic gardens, a sign of its glory. The air is alive with the sweet aroma of blooming flowers, painting the kingdom with vibrant hues and intoxicating scents. Bees hum in contented harmony, weaving through the blossoms as if celebrating the land's tranquility. A tangible sense of peace envelops the kingdom, reflecting the benevolent reign of the listener queen. The gardens stand as a vibrant symbol of her wisdom and the prosperity she has brought to the land. The sun dips low, painting the gardens in fiery hues as Elowyn walks, a solitary figure against the fading light. Her shadow outline is great, a guardian defined by the soft glow of the setting sun. She walks with purpose, a silent guard amidst the tranquil beauty. In the golden twilight, Elowyn embodies vigilance, the protector of this fragile paradise. Beneath the starlit sky, the kingdom's gardens slumber, secrets nestled in the shadows. A watchful ruler knew even the quietest voices hold power, their echoes resonating through the night. Amidst the serene beauty, darkness stirs, a hidden world beneath the tranquil surface. Elowyn, a solitary figure, stands guard, her presence a beacon of hope and harmony. Her unwavering gaze pierces the night, a silent promise to protect the delicate balance of the gardens. Dear viewers, on a silent New Year's night, when the old year fades and magic awakens, two orphaned siblings meet a glowing fairy who reveals a secret that will change their lives forever. Story begins like this. Once upon a time, the year's final night drapes over a sleeping village, its snowy edges shimmering under a full, bright moon. At the village's edge, two orphaned siblings, Elia, brave and small, stands firm, hand clasped tightly with his younger sister, Leora. Their figures, shadows, outlines against the moonlit snow. Guardians at the edge of dreams. The air is crisp, the silence deep, broken only by the soft whisper of the wind through the snow-covered fields. Their shared gaze is fixed on the horizon, where the world sleeps and magic stirs. In their linked hands, a silent promise of protection and adventure under the watchful moon. Under the cloak of night, Elior and Leora tread softly on a village path blanketed in pristine snow. The hush is broken by the distant, solemn chimes of church bells, marking the fading hours of the day. Leora clutches a simple wooden star, its rustic charm a sign of Elior's handiwork. Each footstep crunches softly in the snow, a rhythm accompanying the distant peal of the bells. The air is crisp, carrying the scent of pine and the promise of a silent, holy night. Their figures shadow outlines against the snow, move with a shared purpose under the watchful stars. Beneath the watchful gaze of the night sky, an ancient oak stands like a guard. A soft, ethereal glow flickers invitingly through the oak's bare branches. Drawn by the mysterious light, Elia and Leora halt in their tracks. Their eyes widen, curiosity and wonder etched upon their faces in the dim light. The ancient oak seems to beckon them closer, its secrets waiting to be unveiled. A sense of anticipation hangs heavy in the air as they approach the glowing tree. Beneath the ancient oak, a flicker of light heralds a magical arrival. Erin emerges, her form little, no taller than Elia's shoulder. Her wings shimmer like frost-kissed glass, catching the fading light. Pale gold hair frames her face, radiating a gentle, ethereal glow. She turns towards the children, her eyes filled with soft light. A warm, inviting smile graces her lips, promising enchantment. Leora gasps, her eyes fixed on Erin beneath the ancient oak. Moonlight paints Erin in a soft, ethereal glow, highlighting her otherworldly beauty. Erin's sereine voice echoes.
I have watched over you both since you were born. You are my siblings, bound together by a shared star.
Erin says, her eyes conveying ancient wisdom. Beneath the ancient oak, Elia stares at Erin, disbelief etched across his face. Moonlight dapples the forest floor as Elia struggles to grasp the impossible truth.
How? How can we be siblings? You're a fairy. I'm human.
Elia asks, his voice laced with confusion. Erin responds softly.
Our bond is deeper than form, Elior. It transcends what you see.
As midnight approaches, the ancient oak stands stark against the black velvet sky, its leaves trembling in the mournful wind. The wind howls like a lost spirit, carrying whispers of forgotten tales and impending doom through the gnarled branches. Erin's voice cuts through the night, a stark warning against the encroaching darkness.
We must be wary. The forgetting is near, leaving only despair.
Beneath an ancient oak, Erin gestures with urgency, her words hanging in the still air. Distant bells begin to chime, their sound growing, increasing a moment of irreversible change.
If the forgetting reaches us, our bond, it will be lost forever. We have to join hands, beneath the oak. As the bells ring 12,
she urges ad espera de plea. Beneath the ancient oak, Elior, Leora, and Erin stand united, hands clasped tight as if bracing for a secret. Its sprawling branches reach towards the heavens, a silent witness to their shared moment. The air is crisp, carrying the distant, hopeful sound of church bells. The bells chime, resonating through the quiet landscape, announcing the arrival of the new year. Their faces lift slightly, a shared hope and unspoken dreams reflected in their eyes as the new year dawns. Beneath the ancient oak, Elior shuts his eyes, a moment of profound hope etched on his face. A heartfelt wish forms on his lips, a silent promise rising to meet the sky. The breeze carries his whispered words.
I wish for my sister to always feel safe.
Moonlight filters through the leaves, illuminating the sincerity in his closed eyes. His wish hangs in the air, a protective charm woven into the fabric of the day. Moonlight streams through the ancient oak, painting the ground with light as Leora stands in quiet contemplation. Her gaze is fixed on the distant horizon, a world of untold stories reflected in her eyes. A gentle breeze whispers through the leaves, carrying secrets only the ancient oak knows. Her voice, soft yet echoes, carries a heartfelt wish into the wind.
I wish for my brother to never feel alone,
she whispers, her words a tender plea to the universe. Beneath the ancient oak, Erin stands, bathed in ethereal light, her figure a shadow outline against the timeless tree. Tears stream down Erin's face, catching the light like scattered stardust, each drop a silent testament. The oak's sprawling branches reach out like welcoming arms, offering solace to the solitary figure. Erin's eyes reflect a deep, unyielding longing, a palpable yearning to find her place in the world. The wind whispers through the leaves, carrying secrets and echoing Erin's unspoken desires. Bathed in soft light, she gazes up at the oak, hope flickering in her eyes amidst the surrounding darkness. An ancient oak stands defiant against the encroaching night, its gnarled branches reaching towards the heavens. Suddenly, the ancient oak erupts in a blinding, radiant light. The intense light bathes the surrounding area in a warm, golden glow, pushing back the darkness. The tree becomes a beacon, a symbol of hope piercing through the shadows. The landscape transforms under the oak's protective light, a haven in the heart of the night. Beneath the ancient oak, a silent battle concludes. The forgetting shatters, its icy grip loosening in the warm light. Like melting frost, the dark magic fades, its power waning. The strength of their united wishes breaks the spell. A wave of relief washes over the scene as the last shard dissolves. An ancient oak begins to transform under an unseen force, its rugged form shifting. Branches twist and smooth, reshaping into the quaint outlines of a cottage. The rough bark softens, becoming the walls of a cozy, inviting home. The cottage glows with a warm, inviting light, promising safety and rest. An irresistible invitation invites them closer to the magical cottage. Inside the glowing cottage, warmth embraces Elior, Leora, and Erin. The fire crackles in the hearth, an inviting beacon of light. The cottage radiates a gentle, welcoming atmosphere. Shadows dance playfully on the walls, cast by the lively flames. A sense of peace settles over them in the cozy space. A shared realization dawns upon them. They finally have a home. Erin stands nearby, a gentle smile playing on her lips, her gaze soft with affection. The cottage's glow seems to amplify, reflecting the newfound joy and belonging in their hearts. Satisfaction and happiness radiates from Erin as she watches Elior and Leora, a silent promise of safety and love. The warm light embraces them, sealing their bond in this haven of hope and happiness. In the softly lit cottage, siblings gather around a wooden table, a picture of warmth and familial love. Their shared laughter fills the cozy space, each face radiant in the hearth's golden glow. A simple meal becomes a feast of joy, a sign of the safety and love within these walls. The cottage glows, a haven untouched by the world's harshness, where bonds of kinship shine. A mysterious golden light emanates from the cottage, beckoning and unsettling in equal measure. Dawn's first light kisses a small cottage, casting a soft, ethereal glow upon the scene. Elia and Leora play in the yard, their laughter echoing through the crisp morning air. They are safe, their faces beaming with newfound joy and innocence. The villagers stare, amazed by the children's radiant transformation. The cottage exudes a magical aura, a light of hope in the dawning light. Dawn breaks, painting the dew-kissed grass around the cottage in soft light. An ethereal glow emanates from within. Villagers gather, their faces a canvas of sorrow and awe, their voices hushed with adoration. Whispers carry on the morning air, a sadness for the departed spirit. They murmur, their eyes fixed on the glowing cottage.
Erin vanished with the morning mist, returning to the stars from where she came.
On every New Year's night, siblings rejoice the memories. Soft light spills from the window, promising warmth and beckoning travelers home. In the window, a solitary candle flickers, casting dancing shadows that tell of memories. Every New Year's Eve, they honor tradition, the candle a light of hope. The candle stands as a solemn promise to remember, even as a new year begins. New Year's Eve settles over the land, darkness pierced by the warm, inviting glow of a cottage. As the clock's final chime fades, an ethereal quality descends, wrapping the cottage in a mystical embrace. Whispers carried on the frosty air hint at magic, at secrets held within the cottage walls. Villagers swear that on every New Year's night, when the clock strikes 12, a fairy's laughter can be heard in that cottage. The cottage stands as a light of hope, its glow a promise of enduring magic on New Year's night. A cozy cottage glows with firelight as Elia and Leora sit in comfortable silence, the hearth crackling on New Year's Eve. Elior's voice, soft with memory.
Do you remember Erin's laugh? It could fill a room.
Leora, wistful yet warm.
Like wind chimes in summer. I miss her so much.
Me too, but she's here, in us.
Elia assures their shared love a comforting echo in the glowing room. The glowing cottage radiates warmth against the dark, starlit expanse of New Year's Eve. Each twinkling light mirrors hopes and dreams, casting a celestial glow upon the serene scene. A single, exceptionally bright star, a light of hope in the vast darkness. This celestial light symbolizes the enduring bond between Elior, Leora, and Erin, a family defined not by blood, but by a love transcending time and space shines under the star.